All right. I think everything's set up nicely. What's going on? Anyone who's here? Just going to look at the feedback here. I think we're good. All right. What's going on? Let me bring the chat up here. What's up, Bear? What's going on? Oh, gosh, the Eagles suck. Being from around Philly, always love seeing the Eagles get trashed on. Okay. I got 4 seconds left. Like, switch it. I just want to get over to Packers Steelers already. I hate that sometimes if there's a late game, like a 425, where the game on the same channel takes longer than expected. I hate that. And you miss like the first drive usually. Matt, we're not even playing the Bears. Come on. Vikings lost too. I haven't been checking up on scores. I'm about to. Let me see. Oh, man. It's going to be, I think, closer game than a lot of people think. Packers are pretty banged up. But luckily, Big Ben is pretty trash. What's going on? From Netherlands. What's going on, man? Sick. What time is it over there? Are you like, what, 6 hours ahead or something like that from Eastern Standard Time? All right. Phoenix, nice, man. I was considering going to the Cardinals game against the Packers, but with tickets and flights, just too much. So I'm going to Cincinnati next week. What's going on, guys? Okay, what's this game? Is this game at 4:25, right? Jets are beating Tennessee. I should just throw in red zone until, honestly. Tennessee's like really bad. Like they went downhill big time. Yeah, Steelers aren't that healthy either. Like obviously they're without Claypool, so that's definitely a big thing because I didn't really know who matched up well against someone like Claypool. I mean, Stokes is more the speed corner. Jair would be on Juju most of the game, I would assume. So, no, I'm confident. I think the Packers will win, but I'm saying I think it's going to be a little bit closer than most people think. Okay, full scoreboard. Let's check it out. Atlanta and Washington, good game. I think Washington needs a field goal to win, yeah. And they're at ATL's 30. Yeah, they're going to probably win. Hopkins is pretty solid. Panthers, Cowboys. Okay. Cowboys got that. Giants beat the Saints in overtime. What was that week one? Yeah, what the hell was that week one game? The fact that the Saints, like, look nothing like they did when they played the Packers anymore. Like, their offense isn't good. Like, what the hell was that first game? That just makes me, like, at least it makes me think it's more of a fluke than, like, the Packers actually being bad and the Saints being good. I think it was just a really weird day. All right. And then Eagles loss, shocker. Yeah, 420. Okay, 425. All right. I'm hoping that scoreboard on the top stays updating. Should. I'm gonna see if I can try to get the Packers broadcast radio, um, and get it on here, and then kind of like match it up with what I'm watching. So at least I can have like, because I don't know if they'll copyright that. Like I don't know if they'll be able to track that. Like if I just put the audio from the channel, it'll get flagged. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Anomaly, like Roger said, every team has had a bad game. Just glad we got ours out of the way week 1. Yeah, I guess the best time to have a bad game is week 1, like your worst game of the season. But we'll see. I think that is and will be the worst game of the season. Probably one of the worst games Aaron Rodgers has ever played. And I've seen some bad ones. Was it like Denver in 2015, Bills in 2014? I don't know. I think I was at that game. All right. Man, I want Gus Johnson on a Packers game like ASAP because I love him. He's a great announcer. And I know a lot of people like Joe Buck. Me personally, I'm not a fan. But I'm glad Gus Johnson's doing NFL again because he just brings so much electricity to the broadcast. Okay. Jets overtime. Oh gosh. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, Jets are overtime. Damn. Put your score predictions down below. I wanna see what you guys think. Pittsburgh, Green Bay. Well, we get into it. I'm gonna say, I mean, MVS being out, I think their offense is gonna have to do things a little bit differently. I think Randall Cobb's gonna have a bigger role. He only got half the snaps of what Lazard and MVS got last week, so I think Lazard's going to get a bigger role as well. I mean, he is a starter, but I might throw to him more. But yeah, their offense definitely going to have to change with MVS being out. Elton Jenkins being out is obviously never good to go into your third string left tackle. But if they did what they did last week and give the tackles, primarily Josh Nijman, some support, it should be all right. But I think the Packers will give up more sacks this week than they did last week. Because last week only one. I don't know how they pulled that off. And Melvin Ingram and T.J. Watt are maniacs. So you said 28-24 Packers over Steelers. I like that. I think it might be a little lower score than that. Maybe still a 4-point deficit, but maybe like 21-17 or something. Packers, but who knows? Boom, 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 boom. I haven't gone live since the draft. I've just been like upgrading my setup some, and finally, weirdly enough, I couldn't go live last week. I was going to, and then I realized so my camera is a Canon camera and it needs a direct cable from the camera to the computer. Computer being right behind me, camera being on the left, and there's a USB cable and it wasn't long enough, so I had to buy a long cable. As dumb as that sounds. All right, 5 minutes. Come on. I don't know if anyone else has Sling TV, but one of the most dumb things about Sling TV, like the base package, it doesn't have CBS, which I think is where this game's being played on. So I got to run like a stream, which is annoying. I think it's CBS. Let me check. Like, I feel like CBS is like an antenna channel. Like, how does it not? Greetings from Germany. Oh, we got multiple people across the world. That's awesome. What's going on? So you're looking at, so you're, that must be so weird watching games, especially if they're later, like, because for us, I mean, for me on Eastern Standard Time, this game starts at 4:25. So for you, what is it, like 10:25 or 9:25? Like, that must be weird. Just like, yeah, I'm getting ready to watch the Packers, and especially if it's a late game. Like, do you stay up till like 2, or like how does, like, especially if you have work, if it's like a Sunday night, Monday night game, like what do you do? I've always wondered that because that's some dedication. Okay, why is this website not working? CBS. Yeah, it's CBS. For some reason, I don't know if anyone else has Sling TV, but for some reason, Sling TV does not have CBS. Because that makes sense. Damn. I got my first win in fantasy this week. Wow. Tyreek Hill with 42 points. About time you do something great. Come on. My team is shaky, to say the least. But I've gotten a good waiver claims because my team's so bad. But Jefferson, good game. James Robinson, good on Thursday. Hawkinson's been upset. Tyler Boyd does good for me. I think I've drafted Tyler Boyd the last 3 years in a row. And I've Cordell Patterson on the bench. That dude's just like, I don't even know what the hell he's doing. That's crazy. Like how they're using him in Atlanta. I didn't expect that at all. All right. I'm hoping this is the correct stream. And then once it goes live, like I said, I'll try to link that broadcast sound. I should be able to. We'll see. And just hang in here because I haven't streamed, like I said, since the draft. So just getting back on. Giants won? Hell yeah. It's about damn time. I had Danny Jones as my fantasy quarterback. I dropped him. I ran Taylor Heineke this week. 27.9 points. Hell yeah. That was a good start. Damn. Tyreek Hill went 11 for 186 and 3 touchdowns. I feel like that's what Tyreek Hill does. It's either like he gets 3 catches for 30 yards or like 200 yards. There's no in between. All right. All right. Come on. I feel like I'm on the wrong stream. Like, I feel like, let me exit out of that just in case. Yeah, MVS is out. He's on IR, so he's out a minimum of 3 weeks. And they brought up St. Brown. So, he might. Okay, now I think I'm on the correct stream. So, yeah, St. Brown might get some snaps. Mario Rogers might get some more snaps. Malik Taylor. I think St. Brown's kind of just like a reserve guy. I don't know if he's really going to get that many snaps, but definitely look out for, Malik Taylor and Amari Rogers because last week they only got 2 snaps apiece. That should, they should get way more now with MVS being out. And it also depends. They might go on a run heavy, style or game plan. So who knows? I'm not exactly sure how the Pittsburgh run defense has been. Let me look. Let's check it. Come on, game. Let's go. Let's get it started. First quarter, 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, can I watch? Hold on. Let's see what I can do here. Can I do this? Oh, I hear John Kuhn talking on the radio. Might be hard to link this up, but I'm going to try. Oh, Rendy, that's right. I was looking at that. Steelers on defense, they're 11th in total yards, 20th in passing yards, and 9th in rushing yards. So pass defense definitely worse than their run defense. All right. Let's see. Let's see if this gets flagged. Of course, my stream's behind the radio. This is going to be really annoying. I don't think I'll be able to do this. I don't think I can pause it. Can I pause it? Oh, I think I can. Let's try this. Yeah, I think I linked it. I think I linked it. As long as shit doesn't freeze, I think it's pretty on par with my stream. Big Ben. All right, Packers deferred. Get the defense out here. Get a 3-0. It's a 3-and-out start. That would be very ideal. Their offensive line's trash. Like there should be 4 sacks today. Like they have 2 offensive linemen out and they're trash to begin with. So. Their offensive line. There should be 4 sacks today. Like they have 2 offensive linemen out and they're trash to begin with. So. Can you guys hear the commentary or no? Thought you should be able to. Try turning it up. Deontay Johnson, very athletic, capable of the spectacular. The commentary or no? Drops in his career. Johnson to the left side. Smith-Schuster to the right. 2 tight ends. All right, 2nd and 7. Look like a false start to me. Oh no. Oh gosh. Dude, Najee Harris is a beast. He's already so good. Like dude, Alabama just produces monsters at running back. Pittsburgh, that was a nice run. Comes into the game dead last in rushing, both in terms of yards per game and yards per carry. In other news, Vernon Scott is playing today, first time this year, so I'm trying to see what we're looking at for the star role. It looks like Sullivan's in the slot for now. Yeah, Sullivan's running slot, which he's been pretty bad this year, so we'll see how that goes. Good stop. Rashawn Gary and Preston Smith. Gain of nothing. Dean Lowry still starting. Kingsley Keke still starting. Keke's had a bad start. I've had high hopes for him. Oren Burks get the start next to Campbell. That's good. He played well with the 25 snaps last week. Kingsley Keke still starting. Keke's had a bad start. All right. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Washington in motion to the right. A lot of speed. 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Bringing 5. Are you going to touch him? Like, come on, dude. All right, I think it's 3rd and 1. So it's like Stokes on Juju there. They might run Juju on the left side of the. I don't. Yeah, Jair's not going to follow. It says the Packers game, but it's showing the Jets. That's what I was talking about earlier. I hate that. I cannot stand that. If like a game's in overtime and it runs late, that's why you just go into a stream and usually you get it. So I'll try to tell you. So right now it's 3rd and 1. Steelers are at the 47. 3rd and 1. He gets it. Yeah. So if your game isn't on yet, I'll try to give you best updates possible. Steelers are pretty much at midfield, first down.
Wayne, when the Packers are in their base 3-4, Ty Summers gets the start at inside linebacker in the place of the injured Chris Barnes. They have some packages with Oren Brooks involved.
So if your game isn't on yet, I'll try to give you.
So the Steelers knocking on the Packers territorial door.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. Like, you just have to make Big Ben throw. Like, run a draw to Harris. Gain of 4.
And he's down near the 47-yard line. So gain of almost 4. Summers made the hit from the linebacking core of the Packers, and it's second down.
Summers was in there. Summers had I think he's the worst graded defender last week for the Packers.
Steelers are going with the run here early. If Mike Tomlin said, "Hey, we're going back to real Steeler football."
Yeah, if we force the Steelers to pass, should win this game. But if they just run, you know how that goes for the Packers. Quick screen. Oh, great pursuit. Darnell. He still gained 2 yards, but Darnell shot that. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
The Steelers have yet to score a point in the first quarter of this season.
The Steelers have yet to score a point in the first quarter of the season. Like, how? Well, every time there's ever a record, not a record, like a streak like that brought up on like whenever they say it, it always happens. Like, then it'll stop. Like, the Steelers are going to score a point now. 3rd and 4 at the 45, and okay, there's almost an offsides. Come on. Going deep. Touchdown. Literally just called that. There's a flag down, but it's offsides. Jair just that was rare. Jair literally just got burnt by Deontay Johnson. Told you, offside defense. I literally just called it. I said the moment they say, "Oh, the Steelers haven't scored a point this first quarter in this year yet," boom, instantly. There you go. There's a touchdown. Every time. Why do people even say it? Just stop. That was very rare to see Jair just get beat one-on-one like that easily. It almost looked like he, like, stopped. Like, because he saw the flag or something, but it's like, you can't stop, dude. That was actually really shocking. Wow, that was a pretty garbage start.
Pittsburgh 7, Green Bay nothing. Almost 5 minutes gone by first quarter.
Damn, there's everyone on Twitter screaming about the Jets game. That sucks. They like, that's so dumb. There's a little bit of a push off, but that was pretty normal. He kind of just gave him a little nudge. It didn't look excessive. Oh my gosh, that glove Big Ben has on his left hand. I think it's like the old NFL equipment glove. That's from like 08. That's crazy. I didn't even know you could still get those. He's probably wearing the same one his entire life.
Mike McCarthy used to be famous for this. If they had a stub duck on one side of the field, he'd go right at him.
All right.
And see how it went. Kylan Hill back deep to receive this kick from Chris Oswald. 13 kickoffs, 6 touchbacks. Packers right in the middle of the pack.
Man, Stokes on Johnson. Possibly. I mean, a lot of the Packers are going to run Stokes on the weak side and Jair on the strong side. They're not really going to move guys around left or right. All right, Kylan Hill taking this kick out. Oh, my God, he's hurdled a dude. Kylan Hill is so electric. I want him at punt return because Amari Rodgers looks so uncomfortable. So.
Special teams for Pittsburgh.
All right.
Trip opening drive contestant Kyle W. from
Let's go, Aaron.
Wisconsin, Kyle receives $25 for each yard the Packers gain on this drive. Plus an
I like these cancer support captain patches. They look sweet.
Pothole Pizza and Coca-Cola.
All right, TJ Watt is on the right side, it looks like, on Billy Turner. It looks like Melvin Ingram's on Josh Nijman's side. All right, quick pass, Lazard. About 5 yards. Yeah, Lazard's going to get a lot of action now with MVS being out. As he should. I mean, Lazard's a great receiver. He's one of the better blocking receivers in the NFL. He's a solid possession, you know, go up and get it type receiver. Got like a tight end frame. So it looks like they got Mercedes Lewis with helping Josh on this play. It's probably a run though. Like run left. Yep, run left. Aaron Jones, 4 yards. All right, 3rd and 1. Just run the ball again. Like I hate when it's like 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1 and the Packers do some gimmicky throw. Like just hand it off to Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon and call it a day. I totally forgot the Steelers had Joe Joe Schobert. I'm honestly totally forgot about that. All right, they're in shotgun, 3rd and 1. Probably just an inside zone here. Hopefully. Yeah, they're moving Lazard inside. It's definitely a run. Every time they move Lazard inside, it's a run. Aaron Jones, 1st down. It's a pretty big cue if you see Allen Lazard go in motion toward like a inline tight end spot. They're running. They love throwing him in there just to go and hit a linebacker or contain the edge.
Forced Watt to run around his block, open the door for Aaron Jones and a Packer 1st down.
8:20 to go in a fast-moving 1st quarter. Leading the Packers.
All right, come on.
Green Bay's 1st offensive possession. Slot left, slot right. Rodgers goes shotgun. Aaron Jones to the quarterback's right.
Aaron Jones, another run, probably gain of 2.
Outside the hash mark, stacked up and driven back. Gain of 2, maybe 3 yards if they're generous. Joe Schobert with the tackle.
Royce Newman, the right guard, trying to get out on Schobert.
Really?
Schobert attacked the line of scrimmage, and Newman could never get an angle.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for stopping by. Leave a like, please.
Just beyond the 37 of Green Bay. Devontae wide to the left side, slot set up to the right. A-Rod in the shotgun with a running back to his left.
All right, 2nd and 7. Aaron snap down, throw, back shoulder, easy. Devontae. Dude, they're so on page. Like you can't stop that. Like you literally cannot stop that. Ridiculous. Like it's almost better than the back shoulder with Jordy and Aaron from years ago. Like it might be better. They're insane. Like the corner doesn't even know the ball's in the air by the time Devontae's catching it. It's ridiculous.
Between Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams, literally unstoppable.
Rodgers goes empty in the gun. 41-yard line of Pittsburgh. Packers on the drive. 3 receivers right. Single receiver solo to the left.
Okay. Snap down.
And the snap. Rodgers steps.
Another Devontae.
Dumps it over the middle. He's got Devontae cutting right outside the hash marks, driven down.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and short now.
3-yard line. TJ Watt on the hit.
Yeah, Devontae's definitely going to get a lot of action with MVS being out. I mean, not that he already doesn't. He's, you know, targeted a lot, one of the most targeted receivers in the league. And, of course, now my stream's acting up. Might have to go to a different one.
Gain of almost 8 yards on that play. Let's call it 2nd down and 3. From the Steelers, 34. Pittsburgh leading 7.
All right.
Double tight ends on the line, Green Bay. Rodgers under center. Toss, showtime.
All right, 2nd and 3. Toss to Aaron Jones, and no yards. All right, 3rd and 3.
Highsmith out in front of that play, who made the hit.
3rd and 3.
3rd down coming up for Green Bay.
Is the Jets game finally over? Are you guys finally watching? That's so annoying.
You can't go to sleep on him, Wayne.
Yeah, I know you've been high on him all week. 3rd down.
Come on, stream. I have Ethernet in, and of course it's still giving me issues.
30th in the league. Empty gun, Rodgers. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left.
And I think, oh my gosh, of course. Aaron sacked. Told you, man. His game is going to be a lot more sacks than last week. Already won. And that probably puts him out of field goal range. Literally unblocked. John Runyon just had him run right by him. Pun intended, I guess. Man. Like, it's 3rd and 3. You're in field goal range. I'm running something that's either a run or a quick pass, a quick screen. Or a little, like, pick rub route on the outside. Like, I'm not doing a 4 or 5 step drop back. Like, it's not. And now they get to delay a game. Like, I understand they probably want more space to punt, but, like, come on. I can't show the screen, dude. I'll literally get taken down instantly.
Just like the red zone back in Jim's days.
I already have enough copyright issues with the NFL.
Mike Tomlin says, I'm no fool. I'm not going to pick up that one. This is
man.
It's obviously given the game conditions today.
All right, come on.
Where you're going to try your 56-yarder from a field goal standpoint.
Borquez, at least pin him deep. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, great punt. Yadam just had a great play there. Yadam just kept it out of the end zone. So now they're down to the 3. I'm surprised, man. Yadam trash on defense in the preseason after that trade, but I guess he's been pretty good on special teams. I mean, that shows it. That was a great play.
Guys, one of the big storylines coming into this game is how would Pittsburgh play the Green Bay Packers? Would they sit in cover 2 or would they take their moniker of Blitzburg? Well, they did just that there with that sack. Pittsburgh had an NFL record of 75 games straight with the sack going into last week's game.
All right.
Before they got shut out. We'll see if the Packers
Hopefully they can hold him here, 3 and out, and get the ball back. Yeah, J.K. Scott would have boomed that out of the back of the end zone, or would have like went 30 yards. They would have went out of bounds at like the 18. All right, they're actually at the 4, not the 3. Handoff right. Najee Harris, gain of 5. It'd be really great to get a 3 and out here. Just field goal or a field position.
Pretty good job by Gary playing off the block of a pulling guard, Kevin Dotson.
And Preston Smith is questionable with a shoulder injury now, so that's great. Now we have Garvin coming in for him. All right, 2nd and 5. And wow, yeah, Roethlisberger just straight up grounded that throw. It was a first down if he made that throw, but 3rd and 5.
And that ball skipped low on Ben Roethlisberger, and his receiver unable to make the play. 3rd down coming up Pittsburgh.
Thank you for the sub, Garrett.
For that throw, but I'm sure you noticed, Wayne, last week against Cincinnati, the Steelers had a ton of drops. They were their own and Ben Roethlisberger's worst enemy.
Opening drive, including the perfect strike to Johnson for the touchdown.
All right, I'm switching to the other audio because it was like unsynced. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Oh, my. Incomplete. Let's go. Great coverage, Stokes. Perfect. 3 and out. That's great. They're going to have great field position, hopefully. If Amari Rodgers can get like a 10-yard return, they probably will already be in field goal range. Stokes is playing nice. Stokes is playing physical to the point where, you know, it's not a flag, but it's you know. Oh, go Steelers. Are you Steelers fan, man? Well, greetings. How you doing? God, I didn't realize the Steelers punter was P. Harvin. I was like, is that Percy Harvin? Ooh, Amari Rodgers, nice first cut. Finally, he looks a little more ready this week for punt return. But there's a flag, which you know it's a given. It's Packers special teams. 9-yard return, but it's definitely going to go back. Holding. Of course. St. Brown, nice hold. You get elevated and you already commit a penalty on probably your first play. Like, dude, come on. Why are you holding him? It just makes no sense. Whatever. And he's staying in the huddle, so EQ's on offense right now. Okay, interesting. I know they like him, but you know, I'd rather give someone like Amari Rodgers snaps. A.J. Dillon's in too for Aaron Jones this drive.
See Aaron Rodgers' hair there, Jim? I don't know why, but I feel like he watched like old school. The back of that hair coming out. I'm like, that's like.
So Devontae and EQ are the receivers right now. It's 11 personnel.
The hands of time. Be like, everyone, look. This is what I look like in 09 or back then.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn into young Rodgers this year for you.
Well, he still plays like a young Rodgers.
All right. Packers are at their own 36. Handoff Dillon left. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Nice run. Nice run. Gain of 7. Dillon just looks like he's ready to break off a big run. Like every time I see him carry the ball, he looks like he's like one miss away from taking it.
Zone scheme. This team does a good job matching run.
Nah, I mean, I don't say that was really a soft call. I mean, I think EQ was holding him. He was like behind him and holding onto his shoulder. It was, you know. All right, PA boot. Oh, my gosh. And that's incomplete. 2nd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 3. TJ Watt was just in the face of Aaron, unblocked, because that's a great strategy.
TJ Watt, he has to decide, go down or go up.
Oh, he just, okay.
He makes these decisions. This is why he's rare. He literally
He's a block and release by Tunyon. That's why he's unblocked.
there's not like a rule for him. It's basically
All right, 3rd and 3. They better, I mean, come on. This is great starting field position. You cannot go 3 and out here. Like, at this rate, you might be in, you might go for it if you don't get this. Like, I'd run here, and then if it's 4th and 1, go for it. Oh, no, they're running 5 wide. I know Dillon's coming back into the backfield. Rodgers just killed a play. Yep, hand off to Dillon. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Let's go. That should be a first. That's what I'm saying. You're near the 50. It's 3rd and 3. You might as well run it, because if you don't get it, just run it again.
How's that possible? This is the national window here, and most of the nation right now, except the home markets, are in the Jets and Tennessee.
Are you guys still in the Jets game?
30 seconds to go.
That's insane.
Jets up the field goal in Tennessee
I think they're...
possession, and Jets territory
Wow.
to 31. So we're just going to go right through this.
This is fantastic. I mean, the weird.
Let me know. Are you guys still in the Jets game?
Nope. I want my commercial when everyone's watching. You're not allowed to show.
That's why there's been no commercials. It's honestly been great. There hasn't been a single commercial yet. Rodgers, oh my God, almost an interception by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Overthrown Cobb across the middle on a post.
Well, and we saw earlier you got in and out.
That should have been an interception.
Cobb goes out and comes back in.
He was blanketed anyways.
And in reality,
Oh, luckily Cobb tipped that ball, or else that's a pick.
Patrick comes off and helps out on Cobb. Sound defense. Right
Wow, yeah, that was
We're Pittsburgh. Let's go
wasn't
ahead
looking
and
too
watch
good there.
I think you're going to see as the game unfolds, they're going to start to put people up near the line of scrimmage. You're going to see linebackers mugged up. There you see one right there. There's another one. They're going to make it cloudy for Rodgers.
All right. Throw to A.J. Dillon. That's a first down and more. That's what I was saying all offseason. They're going to use A.J. Dillon in the passing game a lot more. Damn, you guys are still with the Jets game. That's bad.
Cover two, looks upfield, fires the ball to the flat.
Well, I'm trying to give you guys updates. It's still 7-0, as you see.
That right there.
Packers are now on the Steelers' 38, 1st and 10.
Time throws.
After a quick pass to A.J. Dillon. Quick pass to Devontae. Nice block by Lazard. Looked like it was almost going to get blown up, but gained about 6.
This one going for about 5 or 6.
I mean, this is what I just talked about. Aaron Rodgers' ability just to throw
A.J. Dillon.
like strikes from different platforms. He can look left, and his body weight's over there, and he throws it right.
All right.
Just watch this one, though. He's just like, boom, without even getting the laces, right? It's a terrible throw. It's a dot
Let's
back,
see.
but it's like right there, and people don't realize most people have to get the laces, get it right, and you're 2 steps later. You know, he's just there in many forms.
2nd and 5. Aaron's throwing it deep. Mercedes Lewis almost got that. It was a little too high.
He was trying to hit Mercedes Lewis.
Third and 5. Third and 5. All right.
Well, it's a good job, Melvin.
Oh, a little too high.
Making Rodgers have to throw this ball.
It's kind of hard to throw high on Mercedes Lewis. What's he, like 6'7", 6'8"? Still a catchable ball, just a little too high. Third and 5. They need to get the first here. If I don't want a field goal here.
Pittsburgh, do they
Jets
put it on
won.
the line? Make this where they get. Yeah, look at the linebackers, Jim. See how they're getting close to the line? What are they
All
doing?
right,
Up,
third and
up.
5.
This, they're bailing out.
Aaron Jones in the backfield. Aaron, quick pass to Cobb, and he juggled it, but he got it. He almost dropped that. Finally, some Randall Cobb action. I don't think he had a single catch last week. They need to get him more involved, especially, like I said, with MVS out, because they're going to have to run Devontae on the outside a lot more, because they like to run him in the slot. But if they don't, Cobb's got to run in that slot.
He knows the coverage in the zone.
Oh, he almost dropped that. That would have been bad.
So, yeah. It's just so cool.
What's going on in that
But if
Tennessee
they
game, Jim?
Tennessee's lining up
All right, first and 10 from the 26. The Steelers 26.
in overtime.
It's pass play.
Here's the first
Aaron throwing quick and dropped.
out of reach. Almost
Equanimous St. Brown. Why, dude? Why is he on the field, man?
kick. No good.
Like,
The
how many chances does this guy get?
Jets have a win.
What's going on, John?
The Giants both win on
You said you haven't seen it down. How has Stokes played? Stokes so far has played good. He's been thrown at, I believe once it was on 3rd and 5, last Steelers drive, and he broke it up, so forced a 3 and out. So he's been good.
Once he hits the ground, St. Brown.
Why the hell is St. Brown's where's Lazard there or Amari Rogers? Like, you draft Amari Rogers in the 3rd round,
This is going to be the last play.
and you cut St. Brown, but bring him back to the practice squad, and he's getting snaps over him. Just doesn't make sense.
Joining us at the start of the second quarter.
Handoff A.J. Dillon, right? Oh, he's still up. He's still up. I don't know how the hell he stayed up. Gain of 5.
For every inch. And they'll be snapping the football just out
A.J. Dillon runs so hard.
second quarter.
He's like constantly moving his legs.
Pittsburgh with an opening drive.
Are we finally getting a commercial? That means you guys are probably here.
7-0 after 1.
Oh, yeah. EQ should have been cut after the championship game. Yeah, I mean, that drop 2 point was pretty bad.
The new iPhone 13 Pro. It's on Verizon.
He just has been very inconsistent. He hasn't really,
Yes, Verizon is giving
you know, he had a couple decent games, like one against San Fran, I think another one against maybe Detroit a few years back. But
Why not? Every
it's like if you draft Amari Rodgers in the 3rd round,
can get iPhone 13 Pro on
it's like, are you just gonna like
Everyone just
not
gets better.
allow him to get snaps? Like, if you're gonna let someone that's young
New iPhone. We're
get
the-
snaps,
What are we doing? I don't know.
in my eyes, it should be Amari Rodgers. But
This one's for every NFL fan who had to take down their framed Super Bowl.
especially since
Because
the 2 plays involving EQ thus far this game has been
you've compromised enough.
a
It's easier.
holding on a punt and a drop pass. So,
A shift in hockey. It's a thing of beauty.
I mean, it was a little low ball, but you're a receiver in NFL, you catch that.
Unlike any other game. 60 minutes comprised of 45-second sprints. Give me your best 2 runs up and down the ice and get off.
Damn. You guys missed the whole quarter.
Make a mark.
That's really bad.
It's our shift every Wednesday. The NHL is on TNT.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
Sure. This is the part where
Alright.
all is lost and the hero searches for hope.
Thanks, everyone, for coming by. We're on commercial break right now.
Farmer's home policy
Probably should have grabbed a drink, but I'll do the next commercial because you know there's going to be a lot of them because now everyone's watching.
or the
'Cause they sure do love to push their commercials every single time they can.
Something with farmers policy perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, Jets won. Yeah.
Tonight, I'll be eating. You know what? Why would I give you the specifics of my order? That's very personal. Thanks, boss. I mean, that's between me and my belly. Hey, don't show my food.
You're seeing ghosts.
They seem real.
Just ignore them and they'll go away.
All right, come on. Like, this is just like the 5th commercial. Just because they didn't play one in the whole first quarter, now they're going to just be like, here's 10 of them in a row. So annoying. Like, at that rate, if they made most viewers miss a whole quarter, they should just play no commercials. Like, that's the rule. Like, come on. It's bullshit.
18 of the last 21 snaps have been run by the Packers. 7-0 after the first.
All right. I think it's, what, 2nd and 10? Or 2nd and 5. Or 3rd and 5. I forget. Let me look.
Drive coming up, their second series of the game.
Come on.
It's a 3rd down.
3rd and 5, yeah. From the 20. 3rd and 5 from the 20.
Already converted 3 times on 3rd down.
Aaron looking left. Throws. Caught. Randall Cobb. 3rd down. There you go. Told you, Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb's getting more involved now. I know he is. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a touchdown today. 1st and goal, Green Bay. Yeah, 6 commercials since the Jets game ended. Imagine that. They screw up, allow a ton of viewers to not see the whole 1st quarter, and then they're going to shove commercials in your face instantly. It's annoying.
Mug up in there defensively and pop out right now. Rodgers taking advantage of it.
All right, 1st and goal. Here we go. From the 9 or 8. 8. You got to run here. You say touchdown Green Bay, you might be a little ahead of me, buddy. Aaron Jones run. Or is my screen on the top ahead of me? Looks like it is. Well, I'm not going to spoil who it is. I will wait for it to happen. I can also refresh the stream after this to see if I can get it a little quicker. My guess, I haven't seen it yet. My guess it's going to be... I'm going to say Cobb. Why not? Probably a pass here to Randall Cobb. Like a little rub route on the outside. A little out route or something. Oh, you said the old man runs in? Oh, gosh. Is it an Aaron running touchdown? I can't wait if it is. If it's... Oh, yeah, it is. I want to see a celebration. Just don't do the 3 pumps, Aaron. Please don't do it. What's he doing? He didn't look like anything special. They're just doing the I love gold. That's all right. Pretty basic.
I was waiting for the discount double check here. He runs it in. Rodgers showing off.
He outran TJ Watt. I mean, another 10 yards, TJ probably would have got him, but for how old he is, he can still definitely move. I mean, you see older quarterbacks, and they can't move. Big Ben's slow as he's very slow, so not that he was ever crazy mobile, but all right, let me see if I could refresh this to get this up a little bit. Might just be behind because, like I said, I have to run a stream because for some reason Sling TV doesn't have, I think it's, was it CBS or whatever, but I wouldn't have been able to see the 1st quarter anyways because they're, you know, garbage, and yeah, like you said, we're back on commercials. On that note, I'm gonna grab a drink. I will be right back.
Who's ready for movie night? Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. New Downy Light. Try it today.
That's the thing about claims, you see. They don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, but is now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking? I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. But, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
Got DirecTV Stream. Now we can watch live TV and on demand.
All right, here we are. 7-7. That first drive was pretty terrible by the Packers defense, but second one a lot better. So let's see what the 3rd one is.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract. What's going on, everyone? What's going on?
Like the new deli style oven roasted turkey and new hickory smoked bacon. It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway.
Dude, these commercials are ridiculous. I feel like they're I don't know if it's just because I'm noticing, I'm looking at them, but like I feel like these have been longer than like most. Like when you're usually watching games. Like I feel like they're just screwing you with commercials right now. What's going on, Daniel? Yeah, go back, baby.
Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay coming off a monster win at San Francisco last Sunday night. He said it felt like such a growth moment for us. We learned how to win. They got, you know, dealing with the transition, turning over a roster. They got youth all over the place on their roster too, including on the offensive line, and that was a big growth moment.
So like foggy out there. I don't know if that's if they put smoke from the touchdown or is that actual. All right, kick deep, touchback. Cool, cool, cool. Don't even give them a chance to run it out because you know how that goes for the Packers. That's why I never understood. Say if there's like 25 seconds left in the half or whatever, when teams like kick it short or squib it, it's like cool. You're gonna wipe off 5 seconds, but a lot of the times they get to like the 35, so it's like, why didn't you just kick it out of the back of the end zone and you know they're gonna start at the 25? It's stupid.
Frankly, I've heard no one this week tout Pittsburgh's chances at all. I mean, they've been given up.
All right, looks like Preston Smith is back, so that's good. 1st and 10, shotgun. It's going to be a run to Harris. You said I'm my only guy who's ready to call it good on Rashawn Gary? Like I'm over it with him? Why? Rashawn Gary's second on this team in pressures with 13. Kenny Clark's with 14. I mean, you might have more now because this game, but I'm saying before this game. What do you mean call it good on Rashawn Gary? Please elaborate.
Johnson was out last week. His presence is a huge benefit for Pittsburgh, especially as the deep ball you saw earlier. They're going to use him a bunch today, a lot of different ways. I think you can see both quarterbacks.
Pass, Big Ben. Oh my God, dude, Big Ben is so bad. How do you throw behind a slant that bad? He's gonna. Big Ben's throwing at least an interception today. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws 2. Like that. How do you throw a slant that behind? That's wild. All right, 3rd and 6. This would be great to get another 3 and out or 3 and out here. Top of the screen looks like Stokes way back off though, and I don't like that. Jair's pressing. And it's a sack strip. I think the Steelers fell on it. I think the Packers got it. Packers fell on it. Sack strip. I don't know who did it. I'm going to laugh if it's Rashawn Gary. I think it was Kiki. Finally. Kingsley Kiki needs to start making plays. Kenny Clark got the ball. You're ready to draft his replacement. Why? Again, like, can you... Oh, Kiki, nice play. My question is, why are you ready to... Kenny Clark just threw the football like it was a basketball. Why are you ready to draft Rashawn Gary's replacement? Like I said, he's 2nd on the team in pressures. He's an up-and-coming edge rusher who's still young.
That's where the Home Depot comes in, with an app to rent and reserve the right tools with just a tap.
Like if you said one of those things for, you know, Preston Smith or Za'Darius, because they're older, you're like, yeah, we should draft a replacement. Sure, but Rashawn Gary doesn't make much sense.
The Home Depot app, how doers get more done.
New brisket at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, sauced, bold, and guacced. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way.
I got you this. The new iPhone 13 Pro? Just for me? Well, actually, Verizon's giving one to everyone.
All right. So, first drive was trash for the defense, and the last 2 were about perfect. 3 and out both times. This one ended with a strip sack, Kingsley Kiki. Kenny Clark fell on it. Now the Packers are already in field goal range again. Hell yeah. Is anyone else in this chat going to the Cincinnati game next week against the Packers? Because I'll be there. I'm wondering. It'll be my 17th stadium, I think. I've been to.
Right now, get $3,550 in total values, or get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ram 1500.
It's a day and night full of the SEC on CBS. First, number 2 Georgia take on the Auburn Tigers. Then a primetime showdown.
Keel Brown, thank you so much for the donation. Let's discount, double check these Steelers. Hell yeah.
Let's discount, double check these Steelers. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
You said he's been in the league for 3 years, has 7.5 sacks. I mean, yeah, he hasn't started until this year. He's been a rotational guy. You're not crazy for that, but I'd say you'd be a little crazy saying to just give up on him because this is like his first full starting opportunity. You know, Z and Preston were always the two starters, and he'd come in to spell them sometimes. But now he's actually getting, and he's second in pressures on the team. So I wouldn't see a reason to get rid of him, especially considering Zadarius Smith's probably out for the year. All right, Packers are on the 28. Little swing pass, orbit motion, Aaron Jones. Little gain of 6. Flag, I think it's going to be a block in the back by Tunyon. Or is it Degora? I couldn't tell. I think it was Degora. Yeah, definitely going to be a legal block back by Degora.
They might get a block in the back, right, Jim?
Yep. Scott Novak will make it official.
Legal block in the back on the offense, number 81.
Yeah.
10-yard
Damn.
penalty. First down.
I'm glad Kiki finally did something. He's been pretty awful the first 3 games. Like, to the point where it's like, should you start someone else? But, hey, that's how you turn it around. You know, gain momentum, get a sack, get a strip sack. That's what changes games. All right, so I think it's pretty far back now, yeah. The 1st and 14. It's not terrible, but could be worse. All right, it's a pass. It looks like 4-man rush. Aaron is scrambling left, throwing to Tunyon. Gains about 6. Kind of look like a semi-face mask, but. You said absolutely fair point. It's why I asked, but imagine getting a guy like Nolan Smith from Georgia or something next year. Yeah, well, to draft a guy, if you were to say the Packers should draft an edge rusher in the 1st round, I would still agree with you. It doesn't mean they need to replace Rashawn Gary. They can both be true. I think you can never have enough pass rushers, and this might be Zadarius Smith's last snap as a Packer, considering he's not going to play the rest of the year, and their cap situation's like hell next year. So to say, you know, draft a guy like that in the 1st round, I'd be on board. Why not have both? 2nd and 8, negative run of 1 or 2 yards. That's not good. Sounds 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. Not good. This is the 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. This is where, looks like they got 11 man or 12 men on the defense. That's good. Timeout. I got a timeout out. What I was saying, Mike Tomlin with his shit-eating grin. He got the timeout before Aaron could get the snap out. Roger just smiling. What I was saying was 3rd and 10 is not ideal against a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers because this is where the sacks happen. You wish we could get one of the Bosas. Yeah. They have no trade capital for that. I mean, maybe they'll have to trade people because of the cap situation next year, but they definitely wouldn't be able to bring on one of them because their cap situation. But that would be, you know, great if you get someone like Nick or Joey. But I don't know how well they would work in a 3-4 scheme, you know? Because I believe they're both. Or did the Chargers run a 3-4 with Joey Bosa at the start, or do they switch? Are they still at 3-4? Because I know Melvin Ingram's an outside backer, and he was running edge for them. So I think actually Joey Bosa was running a 3-4, and might still be. But I believe Nick's 4-3. I'm pretty certain San Fran's 4-3.
With the king of sports books. Let's go.
All right.
I was a singer-songwriter, just about to make it big. I could still get the
Oh gosh.
Yep. State Farm has rates to fit any budget.
That's awesome.
New Aaron Rodgers State Farm commercial.
Good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You said, "Hey, it's me on my alt. Why are you on your alt, Joseph?"
You didn't finish? Let me have that. Let me finish it for you. I'll finish it. That's why you get a dad bod.
It's a thing of beauty, man. Sonic grilled cheeseburger. It's a tasty life.
You are a real-life hero. Your legend is growing. I'm coming in.
Former military intelligence, highly skilled.
All right.
She's in my crosshairs. I won't hesitate to shoot.
Careful what you wish for. I will not apologize for who I am.
How's everyone doing today? Game's going pretty good for the Packers. I mean, can't complain. Even though it's tied, they've definitely been playing better than the Steelers. Steelers had one big play, really. It's it. Hopefully the Packers can get more than a field goal here, especially after getting that fumble. I mean, starting in such great field position, but we'll see. It's going to be hard to convert a 3rd and 10 against the Steelers with their edge rushers.
CBS doubleheader beginning at 3:30 Eastern. Second-ranked Georgia and number 8 Auburn. Then in
Georgia and Alabama. Live chat hasn't shown up for some reason on the other account. That's weird. It's very weird. All right, 3rd and 10. Just pray for not a sack here. I almost thought Melvin Ingram would jump off. Aaron's got plenty of time. First down and touchdown, Randall Cobb. Called that. I told you he's going to score today. I told you Randall Cobb's going to get a lot more volume now. That's exactly what I've been saying. That's what I said. That's what I said in my injury video, my injury update. I said the Packers are going to scheme Randall Cobb a lot more into this offense with MVS out. They're going to have to. They're going to have to switch their offense a little bit, and that's exactly what they did. And he still looks snappy. That was a great skinny post there. That first break was still nice. Touchdown, Cobby. That is a classic. We definitely needed to see another Randall Cobb, Aaron Rodgers touchdown, especially since he's back on the team. That's good. I would have been annoyed. I mean, obviously it's points are points, but they need. I definitely wanted a touchdown there. A field goal would have been disappointing considering where you started with the ball. Ooh, another commercial.
All day long. And if you get your lineup just right, you can make big season-long wins without the season-long waits. Make every small moment add up to one big moment with FanDuel Fantasy.
New customers play free for $1 million.
FanDuel, make every moment more.
The Bud Light logo makes people think our seltzer is a beer. So
Josie said, good to see Cobb getting back in the game plan. 100% agree, man.
block it out. Twice this year.
100% agree. And I think I'm wearing, I am wearing my Cobb, my old throwback that I bought years and years ago. Thought I was, you know, had a jersey that player wasn't on the team anymore, and now he's back, so now I can break it back out.
And since she's got goals, she might need help reaching them. And so she'll get some help from Fidelity. And at Fidelity, someone will help her create a plan for all her goals, which means Susie will be feeling so good about that.
It's a jersey. It's the old throwback. It's the one from a few years ago.
Like the new app with customization, curbside pickup, and delivery. There's so much new. We don't even have time to show you who's holding it.
Yes, sir.
Bet you don't treat Brady this way.
I don't really own many like wearable jerseys. I own a lot of like ones that have like signatures or like kind of more so like collecting, like still have tags on them and stuff. I don't really wear many jerseys. You're a massive college football fan. See, I'm kind of not. I like what I love about the NFL is any given Sunday. You know, at any point, any team can beat another team. In college, it's really not like that. Like I don't know. It's right now. It's just Georgia and Alabama. It's like you already know like those two are going to be the championship game. It's kind of boring to me. Plus, Wisconsin's dog shit this year. You got any thoughts on our next draft class? To be honest, I usually don't look into prospects until like season's over because I'm so like in on the current NFL season. I don't really look into college too much.
He's converted every time, including that touchdown. 3 catches, 43 yards. And it's now
Looked like a really weird kick by Mason, but still a touchback.
And Pittsburgh has made Green Bay have to hold the ball a couple times, but the problem is when Rodgers goes in rhythm, he's unbeatable. 10 yards an attempt, but he's so accurate, Jim. He can fire this ball. I mean, someone's open underneath, but it doesn't matter because he can make it
right.
like nobody else. And then you see against the Niners.
Do you have any prospects that you're like, oh, the Packers should definitely get that guy? I know you think you already see what Georgia pass rusher. All right, shotgun for Big Ben. Hand off Najee Harris left. Najee Harris has drugged Dean Lowry for 3 yards, gain of 8.
His 6th carry. This one goes for a gain of 8. 6 carries, 33 yards for the rookie out of Alabama.
I want to see some Jack Heflin in this game. He's active. I want to see some him. I definitely want to see more TJ Slayton. He needs to get more snaps. I mean, you know what you have with Dean Lowry and Tyler Lancaster. So, like, again, I know they're vets and they know what they're doing, but I just want to see some Slayton, especially Steelers, how they're going to play. And they're just going to keep running Najee Harris, most likely.
Give a short field to Aaron Rodgers. You're not going to win many games.
2nd and 2. A catch. Quick out on Deontay Johnson on Stokes. Still a bad throw. It's kind of outside the numbers. Have Harrison fantasy so conflicted. I hate when that happens. But at the end of the day, fantasy's fantasy. I like the Packers winning more. So if I had Harris on my fantasy team and he ran 15 times for 30 yards, I would not care. You want Nolan Smith? Yeah. You went to UGA. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, Stokes pick. I bet you were really hype about that. Hand off Harris. Wow. Dean Lowry. Okay, he's pushing. I thought he was going to be stopped for 2 yards, but the pile got pushed for another 3, but there's a flag down. Probably holding or blocking the back. Hopefully they'll get Aaron Jones going. Yeah, I mean, Aaron Jones is always good. Yeah, holding offense. Good. Keely said you can't get into college football. Seems like way too much scoring, not a lot of contested games. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, it's cool. Like, I like watching it on occasion, but to be honest, I don't watch it every week. Like I would call myself a Badgers fan, but I don't watch them much. I used to love college basketball a lot. I do watch that. But I agree. It's like when you look at spreads and it's minus 48 points. It's like how like interesting can this game really be? Why the cornerback's playing so off? It looks like it's mainly Stokes. Jair's pressing right up on the line. So is Sullivan. It looks like Stokes playing off, and there's another out route to Deontay Johnson because Stokes 10 yards off the ball. I don't even think that's Stokes' fault. I mean, he's kind of told to do that. It just happened again. It's like, I don't know if it's the scheme they run where the weak side corner is supposed to back off or play a little soft, but that's twice now where Deontay Johnson had a easy 6-yard gain on a quick out. Looks like Mike Pettin out there. Yeah, right. All right, looks like Sean Gary's out. Looks like Garvin's on the field with Preston. Still Oren Burks. Still Sullivan in the slot. Jair's been pressing the entire game, though. It looks like Preston might have... Yeah, Preston went off sides there, of course. Come on, man. They're going to decline it anyways. They gained 10 yards.
For about 9. And they might have gotten offsides on Preston Smith. 91, and it's one of those, do we take it or not? Do you want 3rd and 2, Jim, or do you want 2nd and 7?
I'd take
Defense.
2nd and 7.
Number 91. Penalty is declined.
Okay.
3rd down.
What do you think?
I agree with you. I would decline it and go 2nd and 7. The reality is if you have a great offensive line, you're just going to run it. But
all right. Oh, Kiki almost got a hand on that ball. I mean, it was a penalty anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. All right, 3rd and 2. This is 4-down territory. They're about at the 50, so you got to stop them twice here. Definitely going to be a handoff here up the middle, inside zone. Najee Harris is my guess. Considering they have 3 receivers on the right, or tight end 2 receivers. Wow, they're passing it. 1st down to Ebron. Surprised he didn't drop it. I mean, they were going to go for it anyways, even if he that pass incomplete.
And it's just a simple crossing route.
Oren Burks a little slow to get there.
Brown does a great job of just holding on to the ball, protecting it. There's Dang.
50 people. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming by.
Harris returns to the backfield.
All right. At the 49-yard line. You said maybe Eric Stokes isn't good in the press, but he has. You would think he would be good in the press because he has the speed to. Another out route to that was to James Washington, and Stokes missed a tackle. All right, I don't. Stokes had a great second drive, but that's 3 times now. They've ran a quick 5-yard out to Stokes' side because he's 10 yards off the ball, and it's been easy every time. And he just missed a tackle there, so they gained a lot more. It's like, dude, come on. And you said he might not be good in the press, but, like, why wouldn't you just press him, give him some safety help if you need, and he has the speed to recover, say, if he were to get beat off a press. It looks like Amos is in the slot there, in star position, so that's interesting. Now Stokes is pressing. There you go, bud. Man, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. All right, Roethlisberger going deep. Oh, my gosh. Roethlisberger's so bad. That should have been a touchdown. I mean, it was catchable, but it was still a bad throw. That was a little sluggo route. That was a nice sluggo route. Little too overthrown. Big Ben is so washed. That should have been a touchdown. I ain't even going to lie. All right, 2nd and 10. Stokes now is still pressed. That's good. Nope, backing up. Handoff Harris, right? Kenny Clark just blew that up. Dude, he's been doing that so much this year. He's been throwing the center back into the handoff. Baltimore and Denver tied. Damn, what a throw. What a throw. Hollywood Brown. All right, 3rd and 12. This is a big play. You get a sack, you push him out of field goal range. 4-man rush. Quick pass and overthrown. Big Ben, man. He's overthrowing everything out here. I wouldn't be shocked to see Mason Rudolph at some point this year. Not because of Big Ben getting hurt, which might happen as well, but he's just, Big Ben's, I think he should have retired. He's not he ain't looking too good here. All right, 52-yard field goal, Boswell. And he nails it. Oh, off the post. Goes in. Big bomb, yes, pretty much. A good kick. Went off the post. All right, 14-10. You said you hope next year they'll get help for Kenny Clark. You know, maybe TJ Slayton is that. Maybe once he starts getting more snaps, we realize that. Dean Lowry will probably have to be cut just for salary reasons. Lancaster probably won't be back. Kiki's still on a rookie deal, I believe, for another year. So other than that, you might have to roll Kiki, Slayton, and a draft pick. Draft pick or 2, honestly. I'm hoping Slayton's that. I mean, he's a monster of a man.
For every NFL fan who had to take down their framed Super Bowl poster because it didn't match the decor. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
A shift in hockey. It's a thing of beauty. The speed is what makes this unlike any other game.
All right. Uncle Ben. All right, 14-10. If the Packers can get a score here and double up, because they get the ball, start the second half. That'd be great.
It's our shift every Wednesday. The NHL is on TNT.
You said how long do we have DV Campbell for? Do you mean Devondre? Yeah, let me look real quick. I'll tell you what his deal's looking like, and if he's gonna be a cut candidate. We'll see. And I don't say cut candidate because of play, because he's been playing great. But like the Packers, I'm telling you, this team turnaround next year is probably gonna be the most wild I've ever seen, probably, because who knows what the hell's gonna happen. So Devondre Campbell's only a 1-year deal with 4 void years, so he's technically a free agent after next year. But his cap number for this year is $1.1 million, and next year, even though he's not on the team, we're paying him $800,000, and then we're also paying him like $200,000 every year after that. So they'll have to re-sign Devondre Campbell, which who knows if they'll even be able to. So game 4, and I'm still wondering why Stokes is standing 8 yards deep pre-snap. It's whoever's over there, whether it be King or Stokes. It's got to be a scheme thing, because there's no way that's them choosing to stand 10 yards off the ball. Like, that's got to be a weak side scheme thing for this defense, because it seems like Jair is pressing, but it's always the weak side corner, whether it was Kevin King or Eric Stokes is playing off for some reason. Don't know why, but obviously they're going to have to adjust that because they've already hit an out route to that side 3 times. All right, Kylan Hill's going to get another kick return here. Didn't even got to the 15-yard line. Horrible blocking, not even his fault. You said Jair was weak side? He usually stays strong side. Maybe they switched something. You saw Jair fall back. I mean, if it's 3rd and 12, sure, yeah. You could throw a 5-yard out. Whatever. But, you know, if it's 2nd and 5, if you're playing 5 yards off the ball, like, it's pretty much just giving them a first down. It's weird. Yeah, it's definitely scheme. I don't know why it's a thing. Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Especially when you have good safeties like Amos and Savage. Like, they can definitely help you over the top. Handoff right to Jones. Oh, he's cutting back. There you go. Gain of 15. A nice run. It almost looked like it was going to be a boot. Aaron Rodgers did a good job of acting like he had the ball. I'll say that. Allen Lazard is such a good blocker. Jones is definitely so good, and now we realize why they still re-signed him with Aaron Jones or with AJ Dillon on the roster. All right, 1st and 10, 31. Aaron wanted a quick throw left. Go throw to big dog up the middle. Gain of 8. He said Zadarius Smith might be gone next year too. The fact that they didn't re-sign him before this injury is kind of telling, because, like I said, the salary cap situation, I'm going to make a video on it at some point, but it's not good. Zadarius Smith is signed till 2022, so we'll save $3 million if we cut him after this year. All right, 2nd and 3. Handoff right to A.J. Dillon. Oh, nice cut in. Nice cut in. It looked like he was going to go wide and just took one little cut there and got upfield.
That hasn't really played together all that much, including a rookie at center and all the injury issues at left tackle with Bakhtiari on PUP. Look at that block. Blocked by Amari Rodgers, number 8.
You said who would I prioritize next year, like in terms of free agents, or what do you mean?
Splits cut. People are in motion, a lot of different stuff, and people have to block people on the move.
Oh, Mari, nice block. I didn't see that. That's cool. He's out there.
All of a sudden, you're going to play a little more football for this team.
Yes, sir. Go back, go. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 47. I gotta rewatch that run blocking, because supposedly that's 2 people say Amari had a nice run block there. He looks like he's running inline tight end a little bit. That's nice. All right, I think it's timeout by Packers here. Packers will likely lose multiple stars next year. Yeah, you know, it's an honest thing. I would say honestly, there is a chance Aaron and Devontae will be gone. Like.
At Honda, we engineer each vehicle to outthink obstacles, to overcome difficult conditions. We engineer
So our free agents next year: Devontae Adams, Lucas Patrick, Dennis Kelly, Tyler Lancaster, Yadam, Burks, Lazard, Nyman, Chris Barnes, but I think he's either restricted or exclusive rights. MVS. Yeah, we're losing a lot of receivers. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to turn this team around. You'd save 16 mil if we cut Z? I don't believe so. Let me double check. So, yeah, actually, sorry, you're right. If you cut him after the season, yeah, you would. Actually, no, sorry. No, it's if you cut him next year, 2022, you save 15 mil, but it's a dead money of 12 mil. Now, you cut him post June 1st. It's still the same, it looks like. I think they pushed a lot of that bonus out, so that doesn't help. Are you reading our comments? Yeah, I'm reading them. I'm reading every one. At least trying to. You think Tay and Aaron leave if we get a Super Bowl this year? Yeah, probably. Ride off to the sunset. Just dip. Thank you for streaming. I'm from an area that doesn't cover the Packers, sadly, but hey, you make it easy for me to watch. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate you coming by. All right, commercial break now. Packers playing good. Defense is playing really good, but it's Big Ben is also pretty much overthrowing every other throw, so that definitely makes your defense look better. You know, he throws on target to that Juju Smith-Schuster. It's a tie game right now.
What we always do, follow the evidence.
All right. 2021 draft class looks great. Yeah, I agree. Josh Myers has been very solid. Stokes has been solid. Amari Rodgers, and we don't know yet, but it seems like he could be a good offensive piece considering might lose like 3 receivers last year or next year. Jair's the main free agent. We need to resign. Well, he'll be on his 5th year next year. His 5th year option, I believe. Toss left Aaron Jones here. 1st and 10. Aaron Jones gains. Oh, nice cut in again. Running backs are great at these one cuts. It gains about 7. All right, let's see this run block by Amari Rodgers. All right, they're replaying it. Oh, no, they're not. That was actually just showing the timeout. I thought they were going to show the Amari Rodgers block. All right, 2nd and 4. Second and 4. Packers are driving. If they can just make it, 2nd and short, 3rd and short, they can control this game. Devontae in motion. Another handoff, Aaron Jones. Another 1st down. The Steelers' run defense, I think it was 9th going into this game, but they don't look too good run defense-wise. I think their pass defense is worse. Need Jair back. Him and Stokes could be a Woodson and Harris-esque, I think. I don't see why not. I loved Al Harris. Thanks for the broadcast, man. This one's more fun listening to radio game commentary like we're in the 60s. Yeah, I mean, different outlook on the game, Plus, you can ask questions, and I try to read everyone. All right, they're running 5 wide set here. You'd resign him early if you could. Yeah, probably. I agree with Jair. I mean, I think his cap hit would be like 15 mil if you don't, so. Aaron Jones right up the seam. Little overthrown. Tunyon there. Little overthrown. Melvin Ingram with a pressure there. I think it was on Yosh. Gave up that edge. 2-minute warning. And guess what? More commercials.
Peloton, come on, let's get this workout started.
All right. Yeah, because I think Jair. Let me look. I kind of want to see what I'm pretty sure the 5th year option for. Yeah, his cap hit next year is going to be 13.2 million. So probably your best bet would be to extend him and lower and back end that contract because our cap or salary cap next year is trash. So lower that 1st year by a lot. If the Packers win the Super Bowl and Rodgers has another strong year, the Packers could get a lot in a trade. I mean, regardless, they could get a lot in a trade.
Why are you here?
Great speech.
I think regardless. Like Aaron Rodgers, sure, he's older now, but any team would love to have him. I guarantee it.
We are not getting you a helicopter.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This Friday, the wait is finally over.
This is it.
All
I
right.
have to finish this.
No Time to Die. Rated PG-13.
All right, Packers, hopefully they can get some points here. Field goal, touchdown, double up, get the ball, start the second half. They need to run some clock here, though. Don't allow the Steelers to have any time if they do score. Don't pull a Sam Fran.
Go to NFLshop.com and get 20% off.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Peloton. Nothing like working out from home. And by FedEx, where now meets next.
All right, finally back from our excruciating commercials.
From a very reliable source that the first time you attended a Packer game, you wore a Green Bay uniform. You were 8 or 9 years old. You made it all the way to the punt, pass, and kick, state finals, and you wore a Green Bay uniform.
I did.
I'm almost 1/4 behind right now. There's something wrong with your streaming. What do you mean by 1/4 behind?
No, just check the records, but no one needs to look or fact check that.
Yeah,
Just throwing that out there for you.
But this is before all that.
It was actually at the old County Stadium.
Is it County Stadium? This is
I could try to find another one. Oh, quick pass, Aaron Jones out wide. Oh, wow. Aaron Jones is killing it. About a 15-yard gain. I think Steelers are going to start using their timeouts, though. You said 1/4 behind right now. Like, how far is it? Is it that bad? I could try to refresh or find another one.
Watching another young Green Bay quarterback, maybe not that.
Aaron Jones is practically a wide receiver.
Same way, firing a ball. Jones coming in, and right now, Green Bay is in the driver's seat. Take it down to the end of the half. Who got the ball first, Jim?
Yeah, Green Bay will get it.
Oh, wow. Steelers aren't using the timeouts. That's foolish.
They go down, score, take up all the clock, 21, come back and score again.
You said Buff Streams is pretty head on, pretty ahead. All right, I'll check that out after this. Yeah, wow, weird throw by Aaron there. That was seldom.
Who has not had a catch in this quarter after 3 in the first.
Right now, you said the Packers are 1st and 10 with 30 seconds. Okay. Is Jenkins playing? No, Jenkins is out.
Again, it was Ingram. It's twice on his drive that he's gotten back there and actually shoved Aaron to the ground.
That's a good off-season pickup. He's still got a lot of left in the tank, and this is a tough test for Pittsburgh, right? As you're coming back in, you're like, great, we got it healthy, and we want to show.
All right, here we go. Yeah, there is a stream delay too from YouTube. Like, it's a little bit from me, from you guys seeing. It looks like TJ Watt's offsides, but okay. Quick little throw to Devontae Adams, a little screen, gain of 10.
For the first down to the 12. Again, the footwork of Devontae Adams.
They run this play so much. It's a design. It's pretty much a run. It's a quick pass outside. Receivers just go up and block instantly. Do you think Aaron Jones is better than an uninjured McCaffrey or Alvin Kamara? I think he's very underrated, and I think he's right on par with those two. Devontae with a drop. Yeah, I'll try to refresh it in a second. I'm just, let me see what I can do here. You said Buff Streams. Let's see. I think I'm on Buff Streams. No, I'm not.
Adams is like having another quarterback on the field, but he's a wide receiver.
It is. Well, he just knows the game so well, and it's a great job by Sutton breaking on the ball right there. Disruption. Sutton's really done well this year, and Rodgers is like, oh.
Any news on David Bakhtiari? There hasn't really been any updates. I think he's like doing some things in practice, but not like. I don't know. My guess is like week 7. Don't worry, I'm very much enjoying this. I want you to catch you up with the game. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'll try to get a. Oh, Tunyon almost snagged a one-hander. Yeah, he's still in the pup. Let me see if the Buff Streams is ahead.
Now it's 3rd and 10. And the Verizon halftime report will be coming up.
3rd and 10. Yeah, okay. So it's 24 seconds. The play clock's at 19. Looks like Mike Tomlin's took a timeout. So I think Buff Streams is a little bit ahead. Some on that. And it looks like we're going to go to commercial. So it looks like I got a little bit ahead. Oh, no, there's an injury for Steelers. Okay.
It's Fight Night on ESPN. Winner of 4 consecutive fights, the dominating Mackenzie Dern is on the brink of a title shot. But awaiting her is the tough Marina Rodriguez, who's on a...
Oops. And, of course, I clicked something on accident, and now I got to refresh it. Goddamn mouse buttons. All right, here we go. Dude, CBS has been screwing us with these commercials. Especially after they screwed you guys with that first quarter bullshit. It's like, come on.
It's time to go home. Pack to home-cooked meals. A little yard work.
BuffStream doesn't work in Firefox. Yeah, try Google Chrome. That's what I'm using. It's working pretty well. You just got to get by the little ad wall and the ad spamming, and then usually it works.
Welcome home.
Because Sunday Ticket's garbage, Game Pass is garbage, and for some reason Sling TV doesn't have CBS, so I'm stuck with Stream for this one. What's up, Julius?
If you want to bowl faster.
Brady dropping 50 on the Pats tonight? No, dude. I'm very interested to see how that game goes because obviously Belichick knows Brady the most out of anyone, and Brady knows Belichick the most out of anyone. But all right, you got caught up. That's cool. Great. Yep. I tried. Thank you for the update. I didn't know I was that far behind, but now I think we're good.
You don't need a suit to trade shares. With Superhero, the floor is yours.
How'd you guys do in fantasy today? If you guys play, I got my first win finally. I'm amazing 1-3 now. Scored 151 today.
Now right up. Stop the rubbing with glided panels.
Get them at tackleundies.com.
All right, finally back from commercial because they have to play like 8 in a row. You got demolished in fantasy. That's pretty much how my first 3 weeks went.
Steelers returns to timeout because of an injury.
In a keeper league going on. I always wanted to try one of those. Never done it. All right, 3rd and 10. 5 wide set. Cobb in motion. Motion to the left. Looks like Aaron Jones out wide left. 4-man rush. Little fade route to Aaron Jones. Incomplete. It looked like Aaron almost caught that. Could also be an interception. That was a weird play. Oh God, how ahead are you? You said Pittsburgh block a field goal and ran it. Come on, man. You played against Tyreek Hill, so I'm in misery. Yeah, I have Tyreek Hill, so I'm in joy. Damn, Jones almost had that 3rd down catch. Wow, that was close. All right, Crosby from 31. I'll see if you're... Yeah, it's blocked, but that looks offside, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, don't spoil. Come on, John. I think they're offsides. They need to figure out but they do need to figure out the right side edge protection on the field goal because you saw last week, I don't know if you guys saw, but the game-winning field goal against the Niners, it was just like that close to being blocked from the right side. So I don't know what they're doing over there. Yep, it was offsides. Thank God. That would have been such a horrible way to end that half. Yeah, it looked offsides. They still, like I said, they still need to figure out that right side protection.
Well, this is a huge call.
John probably at the game, yeah, right? Oh, yeah, he's offsides. Tunyon, okay, so it's Tunyon on the right side protection. He's been doing pretty bad. at that on the field goal. I mean, why don't you just put like Big Dog out there?
Really close, and I'm anxious to see what Gene says when he sees.
That was close. It looked offsides from the live, but you know, in slow motion, you can always scrutinize things. But all right, so another attempt. Let's see if Tunion's still there on the right edge and how it goes.
Did you get a chance to look at that? Was he offside?
I got a really good shot from the high end.
Oh, that's close.
It always feels like they're offside if they get that snap and time it perfectly. It's difficult to show.
I don't know. That might have been timed pretty well. But that's in slow-mo, so, you know, in real time, bang, bang, like, yeah, it looked offsides. So I don't blame him for throwing that flag. All right. Another field goal attempt to go by 7. Hopefully they can double up. Run a fake field goal. Yeah, Tunyon still on the right. And Crosby, easy make. Easy make. All right, the Packers are going to go into this halftime with a 7-point lead. Get the ball to start the second half, so can definitely go up by 2 scores. Yeah, Tunyon had Hayden and Fitzpatrick all to himself. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. You can't really block 2 guys. This game's kind of going as I expected. Big Ben not really making many plays. You know, the Packers offense being a little bit different, more featuring a lot of Aaron Jones and Randall Cobb. Packers always get the calls.
There is the block. That was
yeah, but offsides or not, you know, whatever you want to call it, they do need to figure out that right side because it was close last week when they won it. It was close.
Balls moved, they move. That's really close, right? Now, if you're allowed to go forward with the ball, and you got to wait until it starts going backwards, maybe. But I think Pittsburgh has the right to be upset. But also,
all right.
Nobody's in the backfield that far.
See, thank you. See, Mason Crosby kicked it deep, but he's going to take it out because why not, I guess. Oh, God. Oh. It almost looked like he had a lane there on that kick return from the back of the end zone. It looks like he had a lane. Luckily, they got in the way. You always cringe with this Packers special team. It's just like every time you see someone running full speed out of a kick return or a punt return, you're just like, oh, God. Mason Crosby's going to have to make a tackle. All right, halftime. I'm comfortable with this score, this lead, because like I said, the Packers get the ball, they can double up.
You've got it with Tab's NFL Same Game Multi, your home of US sport. Tab, long may we play.
Gamble responsibly. The 6-month grind has culminated in
All right. Yeah, that kickoff would have been the classic Packers special teams moment. Yeah, 100%. That's probably why he took it out. He knows how trash the Packers special teams was. He's like, hey, well, if we're just going to need the ball, might as well take it out. Like as long as you don't fumble, you're good.
Are you ready for some Monday Night Football?
That's why I kind of didn't understand the Packers promoting Drayton to the special teams coach, because it's like if the special teams unit is already bad and has been bad, promoting a guy that's working under the already bad coordinator just doesn't make much sense to me. I guess if he didn't have much say in anything and he's more like you're giving him those commands, but I don't know. I would have liked an outside hire better at special teams coordinator.
Winner of 4 consecutive fights, the dominating Mackenzie Dern is on the brink of a title shot.
If you guys have any questions, just put them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty lucky that was called offsides, though, because that would have been horrible. I'm going to go ahead and check some scores on the other games real quick. Damn, Cardinals are beating the Rams 24-13. And Seahawks, 49ers tied 7-7. Ravens up against the Broncos 14-7. Who scored for the Ravens? I know Hollywood Brown has one. Bridgewater's playing pretty well. Latavius Murray scored a rushing touchdown. Forgot they got him. Cardinals. Who scored for the Cardinals? AJ Green. Van Jefferson. Max Williams. Connor. All right. You took the Packers -6.5. Are you a better? Yeah, I bet sometimes. I usually do like parlays. I usually do same game parlays with like player props and stuff. That's what I tend to do. I like that. That's more interesting. And a lot of times these sites give you like a free $10 bet every week for a same game parlay. So you make a ridiculous one and hope it hits. That's what I usually do. Isn't it sad that Stafford wasted his career away in Detroit? Yeah, man, I love Stafford. I think he's a great quarterback. He always has been, and definitely hasn't had the best time in Detroit. And hopefully, you know, he can show his skills in Rams uniform, because he's definitely looked very good this year. You will not comment no more about the game. I turned on my TV so I can listen to you. Well, I appreciate that. You don't have to turn off your TV though.
Hey, voiceover guy. Football's back. Let's act like it.
You know what, Justin?
All right.
You're right.
Judging by CBS, this halftime is going to be 15 commercials long.
18 weeks of NFL action.
Ready. I was born ready.
I really wish there was a service that wasn't as shitty as Sunday Ticket or Game Pass that you could pay, and I'd probably pay pretty good money for it, whereas you could watch games, every game, no commercials. Just you pay for it because what commercials are for ad revenue to get money anyway, so why not offer a premium service that allows you to watch the whole game without commercials? Kind of like how the preseason does it, when there's no commercials if you're watching the local channel. Rodgers on McAfee talks up Stafford so much. Yeah, I agree. Stafford's a great quarterback. He's kind of reminding me a little bit of Brett Favre in the terms of just a true competitor, you know, tough as nails.
All right, guys, tough game in Denver. You know, Denver's taking a step up.
You said you were one pick away from getting Cooper Kupp from a fantasy team this year. I was pissed when that happened. Now I'm really pissed. Yeah, I think I wasn't in the area in my draft to get him, but I did like him. Cooper Kupp's a beast.
186 and 2 TDs, 0 interceptions. Seattle at San Francisco, 7-7 in the third quarter. The big story is Trey Lance is in for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Trey Lance is in for Jimmy G? Oh, no.
Aaron Rodgers, what's he done so far today? Well, he's showing off that good right
Looks
arm.
like Trey Lance. Oh. He hasn't completed a pass yet. I don't know why they said Trey Lance is in.
Which he loves to do. Seems like every single game.
Best in the game at it.
The best in the game. And he can rip it off balance. Hey, blitz, gets pressure, still can run when you make it.
Red zone is a pretty good option. Yes, I agree red zone is a pretty good option. I'll put on red zone if the Packers aren't on. So, like, the slate of 1 o'clock games today had red zone on. And I love red zone, and I think it's a great program. But I'm talking for straight up for watching a full game.
First half, being accurate with the football, but Aaron Rodgers, when given time, has been very good.
Like, the whole idea behind commercials are for ad revenue, so, you know, these channels get paid. So why not offer a premium service, even if it's pretty expensive? I think a lot of people would still buy it just to allow live games of whatever team you want and replay whenever you want. 0 commercials.
They've done a pretty good job on first and second down, but those third downs right now, keeping the drives alive, you got to find a way to get off the field.
Yeah, Phil, you showed that play to Randall Cobb. If you ever wonder why Aaron Rodgers made sure he had a guy like Randall Cobb in his lineup.
Like, even if during commercial break they just had a camera like a regular stadium camera, just like showing all the players like coming in and out of the huddle and doing whatever and just waiting. I would honestly rather watch that than commercials.
And when he is on, he is about as difficult a quarterback to defend, especially at Lambeau Field.
Yeah, so you're saying you think it would be a challenge to create extra programming during the preseason? It would just be an empty view of the field. Honestly, I'd rather watch that than commercials.
As Aaron ran away from him, normally TJ would make that play.
Some contracts with the networks that prevent them from doing that. Yeah, probably. Everything's about money.
His O-line, lack of pass rush, that's why.
We talk about legendary quarterbacks, but what you see right now is the lack of mobility that Ben has.
Who's your pick to represent the NFC this year so far? The way the Rams beat down the Bucks, I don't know. It's a hard question, man. It's only week 4. The Rams have looked nice. Packers have looked nice outside of week 1.
Father Time is tugging on the back of that jersey.
Which I'd say go back to the quick passing game. Do
it out of his hands.
Yep. Quick passing game. They need to run it a little better, control it, let their defense.
I know this sounds crazy, but what if they had an ability to go back and replay certain plays during the regular commercial breaks? Yeah, I agree. That would be great.
There you have it, the sizing up from the guys who would know.
It's a lot of coding, probably, I would assume.
The Verizon halftime report will continue after this.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. 5G built right from the network more people rely on.
You said MLB and NHL TV are great services. Those are 2 sports I don't watch, so I don't know about those services.
They're sending a message.
But yeah, NFL really slacks with like services they offer, because NFL Game Pass, and don't even get me started because I can talk trash on NFL Game Pass for like 45 minutes. They absolutely butchered that app, and it's pretty much disallowing me if I were to wanted to make highlights for like end of season highlight. It's pretty unusable at this point. They removed 2009 to 2011 for first off. They removed the ability to click on a play and the game jumps right to it. They had all 22 missing for like all of preseason, and I think they finally just added it. It's an absolute garbage app. It takes forever to navigate to a game. It's just really terrible. The new video player is terrible. So if you're trying to record the screen, the overlay of the pause button and all that stays up way too long. It's terrible. You wish you could listen to games on iHeartRadio. Yeah, I agree. But NFL Game Pass is literally one of the most garbage apps I've ever seen. And for a company that makes millions upon millions, how they can't make a good app or service to replay games is beyond me. You say, honestly, I hate Game Pass with a burning passion. We all do. The marketing is such a scam. Agreed. They only provide radio during the regular season. Yeah, it's just terrible. I think the Rodgers and Packers need to just lose one just to get really hot, so it's out of the way. So now it's the rest of the season. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what week 1 was, in my opinion. Yeah, they market it as full live regular season games. No, for out of country, it is. So if you're in Europe, you can watch games live for regular season on Game Pass, but like not in the United States. And I think you can try to use a VPN, but I think sometimes it blocks it. Which, whatever. The only thing it is good for is preseason. I know you can watch every preseason game live in the United States, so that's what I use it for. That's probably the only positive I have for that app. I think it's just generally a scam, though. I mean, they're charging you $100 a year for literal garbage. Like, the UI is just so slow. Like, it's so clunky and slow. It takes, like, forever to switch between games, and it's just trash. The old one, when I was making highlight videos back in, like, 2012, 2013, 14, and 15, it was wonderful. It was actually very easy to use. You bring up the play-by-play on the right, click any play, goes right to it. You can Control F and search a name and see all their plays. It was very, very nice back then. And like I said, they had 09, 2010, 2011. But now they don't have shit. NFL Game Pass and EA Sports Marketing teams are on the same. Yeah, they're terrible. EA Sports agreed. Yeah, they're. I mean, they're they have a contract together too. They both know what they're doing. It's amazing how the technology seems like something from 05. It really does. It's terrible. I think the NFL website alone, the NFL.com website, the UI and just like the general navigation has been trash for as long as that website's been out. Yeah, $100 a year. Yep, for Game Pass. Luckily, I've had someone that gives me their account, so I appreciate that. Because personally, I would be even more infuriated if I was paying the $100 for this Game Pass. But regardless, it's $100 for whoever's buying it, and that's ridiculous. All right, second half finally starting after 82 commercials. This channel's old highlight videos just like I remember the Eddie Lacy one. Yeah, dude, the Eddie Lacy one was one of my like first big ones, and Eddie retweeted it on his Twitter. I think it was his rookie year, I believe. It was his rookie year, and he retweeted it. So that's why that got a lot of traction. But yeah, man. Like I said, I love making highlight videos. It's just it makes it so hard with how they absolutely butchered NFL Game Pass. Like, it was even annoying to make a hype video because it's like it was so hard to get plays. Like, it's such a lengthy. It went from, oh, I want to go get this play, it's going to take me 3 minutes, to, oh, I want to go get this play, it's going to take me 10 minutes. And then if you extrapolate that to, you have to collect, say, 15 plays or whatever, it's so long. And that's just getting the play. All right, kickoff and touchback.
And Tracy, what did you learn at halftime?
Well, Mike Tomlin would have liked that block kick, but they like how they're handling Devontae Adams. He said the biggest concern is the third down conversions by Randall Cobb.
All right, let's see this first drive. I'm hoping they can double up here, get a at least a field goal to make it a two-score game. That would be ideal. But I think you should ride more Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon. Just keep running with him, throwing to him. It's been working. No, it looks like single back. Aaron Jones is the back. Mercedes Lewis, right side tight end. Randall Cobb slot. It's going to be a stretch to the right. Aaron Jones looked like he was going to get stopped in the backfield. Ended up gaining 3. It's a shame Eddie Lacy didn't work out. Yeah, man, he's such a genuine dude. And I think, as sad as it is, a lot of the online trash talking got to him big time because he definitely struggled with some things. Which is upsetting because, he was a great player and could possibly still be in the league if all that didn't go down the way it did. All right, 2nd and 7. Amari Rodgers in motion. Play action. Looks like Amari Rodgers running a wheel, but Aaron ain't. There he is throwing it. And throwing it out of bounds. Okay. You said what happened to MVS? Hamstring injury. Got put on IR, but MVS also tweeted some cryptic emojis that pretty much suggested, hey, I don't need to go on IR. At the end of the day, NFL players are always going to think they can go, and if you're being safe, especially on something like a hamstring injury, I'm not mad at it, because those can linger for the entire year. Hamstring injuries are no joke, as is like groin injuries and all that. It's no joke. All right, 3rd and 7. This got to get a first here. Ugh. Aaron Jones, nice chip. Oh, what a throw to Randall Cobb. He's been his 3rd down guy today. Nice little post by Randall Cobb. That's what I said. I'll keep saying it. I said he's gonna have a lot more innovation into this offense with MVS out. Yeah, they had Jones chip on Watt. Help Nyman there. It's definitely great to do that. Yeah, Cobb is a beast. I'm glad they're using him more because I was really underwhelmed, or very underwhelmed with how he was incorporated thus far. Little inside draw, or inside the zone. Aaron Jones, gain of 6. Gain of 5, gain of 6. It was crazy when Adams came back in the game after that monster hit. Yeah, man, I didn't think that was going to happen. Like, we've seen it twice before with Danny Trevathan and Thomas Davis, you know, Devontae getting hit hard.
There he is.
Scary stuff.
ACL last year. PUP for him. Elton Jenkins been battling.
Which do you prefer between having Cobb more involved or continuing with the game plan MVS? Probably MVS, just because you need a deep threat like that, and taking the top off of defense is a lot more important than some slot action. Another run for Aaron Jones. Bounce it outside. If he can get that edge. Nice cut up field. Not a first down, but gained 4. But it's not that I prefer one or the other. It's the fact that they're adjusting because they don't have MVS and they're using Randall Cobb more. That's wonderful. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. Ooh, my God. There's a nice pull and guard there by Runyon. Pretty much wrecked TJ Watt there. John Runyon's been having a wonderful regular season after his poor performance in the preseason. All right, 3rd and 1. This is 4-down territory. Hand it off to A.J. Dillon. That's a first down. That's forward progress. That's a first down. It was 4-down territory anyways. They would have went for it. Looks like Hayward's hurt. I think it's Cam Hayward. Yeah, it is.
Hayward, who was the tackler, still down on the field.
Hopefully he's all good.
And that gets Mike Tomlin's attention.
It's finally they're using A.J. Dillon on these short yardage situations. I mean, the dude just keeps his legs churning constantly. He reminds me a lot of Eddie Lacy, where it's like he's in a pile and he just doesn't go down. Like it's just pushing the whole time. Yeah, Dillon runs so hard. We love to see that. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Said it just as I said it.
Run stronger. Kick harder. Move faster.
And jump higher tomorrow. You need INC today.
INC Sports Nutrition is
substance
tested
and informed sports certified.
Any chance CBS gets are going to be playing commercials, so here we are, some more commercials. All right. Let's get back to this game. I would love to see. It looks like they're already in field goal range, so you know, a field goal, you know, still puts them up 2 scores, but obviously a touchdown would be way more ideal.
Are you ready for some?
You're kind of sad Lazard doesn't get more use. Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to get, you know, a little more targets. I mean, he had, I think it was the first throw was to Lazard this game on a quick little out route, but I don't think he's had a target since. So, I mean, if you go with what's working, if the inside of the field's working, which is Randall Cobb's, you know, forte, go to it. Which a lot of teams run cover 2 against the Packers and pretty much force them to run, but what's also the thing about cover 2 is you can, you know, you can exploit the middle of the field.
Sports Center with SVP on ESPN.
These commercials are so long. This is ridiculous. I know I sound like a broken record, but geez.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or...
All right. Come on. Finally. It looks like Cam Hayward is okay. That's good. Isaiah Loudermilk is in. This is Wisconsin. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. At the 37.
18 offensive plays. Ben and the Steelers have been out of action for a long time, real time.
It's going to be a pass play. Aaron has to get rid of that quick. A little underthrown. Had Tay across the middle, but Aaron had pressure in his face. I love these so-called halftime shows when the crew gets like 20 seconds of airtime back to commercials. Yeah, right? That was just a little short. I think Aaron got hit. Oh, yeah, he got smoked by Bush. Not smoked, but definitely pressured.
Just needed to get that one up. Could have been a big play, and he
Who's MVP for this year? Josh Allen's been playing pretty well, right?
Rodgers won for his last 6.
What is the craft beer scene like in Wisconsin? I'm not from Wisconsin myself. I'm actually from Pennsylvania, but I would assume it's pretty wide. I've been up there a few times, but I think both times I've been up there, I've been under 21. So, Aaron Jones, quick slant. Oh, he's got room. All the way to the 10-yard line. They're using Aaron Jones like a receiver, and I love it. Because the linebackers cannot cover this guy. It's just not going to happen. And roughing the passer. They have been pushing Aaron Rodgers to the ground after every play. So, half distance to goal. They're going to be moved up to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Aaron Jones on the underneath slant. Like, that linebacker has no chance. Like, 0 chance.
Well, and Rodgers knows he's going to take a shot here, but he just waits it out.
Oh, that was so late. I don't think T.J. Watt even knew the ball was out. He hit him like 3 seconds late. Come on, man. Oh, there's no way he didn't see that ball get thrown. There's no way. That was so late. I'm surprised some of the Packers offensive linemen didn't get up and start fighting them. All right, handoff left, Aaron Jones. Oh, my gosh. That should have been a negative. It is a negative play. Honestly, should have been more of a negative play. I think Josh Nijman just got blown up.
Brings him down. 2nd and goal from 8 yards out. Coming up.
Melvin Ingram. Oh, Mercedes Lewis got blown up. He actually has been pretty badly graded in terms of his overall grade for PFF. Mercedes Lewis. He's been one of the worst offensive players on the Packers pretty much every week. And a lot of that blocking. So and usually he's a really good blocker, so kind of weird to see that. But he got blown up there, so. All right, 2nd and goal from the 8.5. Oh, Aaron scram. Oh, damn, Aaron got tripped up. Looked like he was going to run it. He probably would have got it, you know, a lot closer to 2-yard line or something, but. Oh, T.J. Watt tripped him. That's another flag. Or someone tripped him. Oh, yeah, that's tripping. Oh, my God. No, Watt didn't get a sack. That's tripping. That's bull. That's, okay, come on, man. First you hit him 3 seconds late, and now you're tripping him. Kicking out your leg. Come on. That was not incidental. He literally threw his leg out. Come on. That was 100% purposeful. Oh, okay. That's bull. How do you throw the flag for that and then just pick it up and be like, yeah, no, it's not anymore when it's so clear tripping? Actually, it didn't look like it was that purposeful. Well, whatever.
So it is an intent here, Jim, and does he have an intent?
Oh, yeah, it looks purposeful. Yeah, it does. It does.
But if you look at the other views, it's hard.
That's a horrible call.
For sure, but I think this crowd just
That's horrible. But Packers get all the calls, right? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Last week was awful with the ref, how the refs were reffing the game, and now this shit call. All right, just who cares? Put a score on them. Screw them. Yeah, definitely a huge break. Third and goal from the 11, not ideal. That looks like PI, but no, I guess not. This crowd is booing heavy, which they should be. That's some garbage. Even that last play could have been potentially PI, but nope. Let me see. I wouldn't call PI on that. You maybe at the top of his break because he pretty much tackled him, but. And Crosby nails it. Hey, at least it's still a 2-score game. You know, at least they got a field goal there and they didn't punt it away early on in the drive. Because 2-score game, it's their control now. Shit calls, yes. That is 100% tripping, but whatever. Only so much you can control.
Body and back groomer. The dual-sided blade provides ultra-close trimming for a smooth look. Easily reach back hair and use wet or dry. Remington's Quick Groom Body and Back Groomer. Available only at Shaver Shop.
Alright. Is Jordan Love really the future? I mean, at this rate, he either is or he isn't. I mean, they're going to see. We're going to find that out probably next year. I mean, on top of the unknown of Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams, they're in such a bad salary cap situation. Even if that wasn't a thing, they still might not be able to keep all these guys. It's ridiculous. It's very clear the all-in approach is 100% in effect because, I mean, look real quick. Their cap room next year is absolutely atrocious. For 2022, they are still above the Saints because the Saints' cap management is probably the worst of all time. But negative 33.7 million and 44 million negative effective. So they're gonna have to do something. A lot of turnaround. He said, I hope we don't spend 5 years wallowing with a bridge QB. And yeah, I agree. I mean, the main thing that's great about young quarterbacks, especially when they're playing good, is they're on a rookie year deal. So you can spend so much more money on other parts of your team. And that's why the Seattle Seahawks were so good for that stretch until they paid Russell Wilson, because then they couldn't bring back offensive linemen. Their defense went downhill because they couldn't pay him. So, you know, if you can have like a good few years on a rookie contract for a quarterback, you'll probably make the Super Bowl. Someone's got to explain tripping in the NFL. I've seen it called twice in the last 2 weeks. Still don't know what tripping is. It's deliberately putting your foot out to trip a player. It's kind of a touchy subject because it's like, isn't that technically tackling? Like if you were to be on the ground and reached out and grabbed his leg, that's tackling. So I don't know. I guess they're just, I don't know. It is a little confusing. What's my opinion on Jordan Love? I think he looks pretty decent. I mean, he looks like he's a smart player, and he could definitely, you know, turn into something great. But the Packers are surely gonna have to give him help if they lose Davante Adams, because you're gonna set him up for failure if you lose Davante Adams and MVS and like what else do you do? All right, holding on the kickoff for the Steelers. Finally, not a flag on the Packers special teams, but on the Steelers, and it looks like St. Brown's hurt. He's holding his ribs there. Benny Snell with a hold, half distance to the goal.
Well, Jim, we mentioned TJ Watt's name a bunch on that last drive. A homecoming for him. He grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, went to the University of Madison, Wisconsin, made his first start for the Badgers here against LSU in 2016.
All right.
It was the most fun he ever had. Was so emotional, having come to Packers games, sitting by that tunnel, spending many Halloweens dressed as Brett Favre. They have tons of friends.
Here we go, 5 wide for the Steelers. I feel like I haven't seen the Steelers on the field in so long. All right, 5-man rush. Oren Burks almost rocked Big Ben. A little screen to Najee Harris on the left. Nice tackle by Stokes, gain of 3.
Now watching the pregame warm-ups, TJ, he and Danny got engaged this summer. She sends a little signal. He comes over and has a little greeting of his own.
All right.
Soccer player at University of Wisconsin.
You heard Adam say he wants $30 million a year. Yeah, there's no way. If he's sticking to that $30 million a year, not happening. Guarantee it. All right, 2nd and 7 here. Stokes still kind of playing, you know, 6 yards off the ball, backing up. Now he's 7. Quick screen again to Najee Harris. Burks misses a tackle, and he pushes for a first down. Jeez, man. Burks got to make that tackle. He's got to at least hold on to him. Hold on to his leg. Do something. Like, come on, man. These Packers seem to be the most hated team in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, anytime your team is a successful team for a long period of time, you bring haters. Just caught up live game. What's the lack of Lambeau leaps? I don't know. That's weird. Stokes have been slipping all over the place. It is wet out, so it makes sense. That man is definitely hard to tackle, so that is 100% true. All right, 1st and 10, little handoff left. Najee Harris. Nice stop. Kenny Clark and Devondre Campbell pretty much hit a brick wall. Only gain of 2. Campbell's been great this year. I really underrated signing.
Stream new episodes Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time exclusively on Paramount Plus. Got talking to Harris about.
All right, Harris is on the sideline now, so. Pats and Bucks definitely more hated. Yeah, like I said, everyone's gonna hate whatever Brady's on because the dude's what, like 58 years old and still playing at a high level. All right, 2nd and 8. It's gonna be a pass play here. We need to get some sacks. Like, come on, he's throwing it deep and he overthrew Juju again. Like, the Packers defense isn't playing bad, but Big Ben is surely making them look a lot better. He is terrible. He's so bad. If I was Juju, I'd request a trade. I'd get the hell out of there. Like, Stokes is lucky there. Like, that's potentially a 40-yard play, easy. All right, 3rd and 8. Get some pressure on him here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Devondre Campbell was covering Snell out of the backfield, and Big Ben tried to get it to him, but that didn't work. 4th and 8. The Packers are lucky. Like, they're playing well. The defense isn't playing bad, but Big Ben is making them look like a great defense. I'll say that. I'll say that. Any other quarterback, you know, we're probably looking at a tie game here. Oh, my God, that punt almost got blocked. And he ran into the punter. It's going to be a 1st down. It's probably. I don't know. Is there a flag? I thought he roughed the punter. Wow. You said, what kind of build do I have? There's a custom one I built. I still have an old graphics card in there because, you know, the graphics card market. I have an RX 570, which gets the job done to play basic games that I want to. I can play Tarkov. I was just trying out Halo Infinite because I got sent the beta or whatever you want to call it. But other than that, Cooler Master AIO. I think I have 32 gigs of RAM at 3200 megahertz. I have a Ryzen 5 2600 CPU. And yeah, that's pretty much all you really need to know about it. Not a good punt for the brand there. Not at all. Especially when you're rocking the name P. Harvin. Favre followed Rodgers back-to-back Hall of Fames. Yeah, I mean, that's a successful quarterback play for 30-plus years. Big Ben is playing at an excellent level. Steelers need to extend him for another 6 years. I mean, considering we won't even play the Steelers for another 4, I could care less what they do as long as we get the dub today. Because they're not going to be in the Super Bowl, I'll tell you that. It's crazy. Steelers fell off pretty quick. Like, they're still a good football team. Like, they're definitely a quarterback away from, you know, a Super Bowl team. Like, that's another reason, like, Aaron Rodgers is always going to have value. Because even if he went to the Pittsburgh Steelers, like, they're all of a sudden one of the best teams in the AFC at that point. What is my day job? I work part-time at a law firm for my day job, and then gives me enough time to do the YouTube thing.
Because honest to Stanley, we're fans too. The NHL on ESPN and the ESPN app, all for hockey.
Yeah, the Packers, I mean, like I said, the defense is playing okay. Definitely a lot of plays where it's like, yo, this receiver is open, and it should be a 1st down, gain, 40-yard, whatever, but Big Ben just overthrew like 4 times now. Overthrew Juju twice on 2 deep balls. Packers to Steelers next year. TJ Watt to the Packers. Do you mean Aaron? You mean Aaron Rodgers? I would assume to the Steelers next year. Nah, TJ Watt to sign that gigantic deal. Not a chance. Mike Tomlin says he has a plan if Big Ben doesn't come back next year. Rodgers to the Steelers. Hey, I'll say this: if Rodgers goes away from the Packers, requests a trade, or they do whatever with him, I'm just make it AFC. Just make it AFC. The last thing I want to see is someone like the Saints or something or something like that. Just, ugh. Like the 49ers would throw up. I know this got Lance, but Jordan Love to the Steelers. Nah. Yeah, Rodgers. I know you meant Rodgers. Dr. Pasursky. I'm definitely not a doctor. Adams for a quick screen to Adams for gain of 12. Adams' first step is something I envy so much. Like, the dude makes everyone miss. Like, I play a little receiver in a recreational league, and I just, like, you watch some Devonta Adams tape, and you're just trying to replicate, like, 10% of what that guy does. Insane. Best receiver in the NFL.
They're going to have to keep coming after him because right now, you can't do it by sitting back. You have to come after him and try and create a turnover, force something.
A.J. Dillon in the backfield, single back. Maybe a run right. See, he still stays up. It was only a gain of 2 or 3, but he stays up. Always pushing. All right, 2nd and 7. The Packers can dagger this game with a touchdown here, I think. Big Ben is not coming back from a 17-point deficit. Not a chance.
I think Dillon's a really good backup running back, right? He could start on a lot of teams.
All right. Yeah, the Packers ran 50 offensive plays. The Steelers 28. So, all right, 2nd and 7 from their own 34. Let's see. It's going to be another handoff to A.J. Dillon, and he is loose. And to the 1-yard line. Sorry, I meant the Steelers 34, not the Packers. 1-yard line. A.J. Dillon just ran like a 20-odd, 30-yard run. Oh, what a great block by Runyon. I thought he was going to score there. What a run. It's a 2-yard line about. I'd say you give it to him again. Let him run right into that end zone. Come on. He deserves it. Did you represent Stephen Avery? I don't know who that is. Outside of the Browns, do we have the best 1-2 punch at running back? I'd say so. Aaron Rodgers texting for Watson. I mean, I would not be mad at that as long as Watson gets cleared. All right, 1st and goal. Give it to Dillon. He deserves it. Come on. Hand off Dillon. Oh, no, wow. Aaron had that. Is Aaron going to get another? Cobb, another touchdown. definitely a Cobb day. I thought Aaron handed that off. He tricked me. He's so good at faking faking handoffs. Again, I said it. Randall Cobb. He is going to be a much bigger part of this offense with MVS out. I'll keep saying it, and I'll keep repeating that.
Touchdown pass 4-2-0.
That was on Minka, too. Cobb got nice separation there. 420th touchdown. Nice. Doesn't that tie Marino, right? I think it does, because I remember when Favre broke the record, it was 421. Would you be interested in being an NFL commentator, hopefully to replace Joe Buck? I don't think I have, like, the quick on-the-feet speaking for a commentator. Like, Joe Buck's... Then again, Joe Buck doesn't really speak. He kind of just sits there and says a few very, like, low... just doesn't really say much. But, and now my stream's buffering, of course. There we go. We're good. Wow, it was a commercial. It was a commercial that fake buffered. Jesus, you make me hate commercials even more. Yeah, I'm not a Joe Buck fan either. I love that they're, I said it earlier, I love that Gus Johnson's back. Definitely my favorite, probably my favorite all-time commentator. And missed him when he left NFL at first. If Cobb can keep this going and MVS can get it going when he comes back, yeah, agreed. Packers can be lethal. Yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is, they weren't giving Cobb snaps. Like Lazard and MVS last game had double the snaps of Cobb, so it's, you know. Kevin Harlan is good, too. I do like him. I know a lot of people hate Collinsworth, but I kind of like him, too. All right, it's a commercial break. I'm going to grab a drink, so I will be right back.
don't need a suit to trade shares. With Superhero, the floor is yours. Start trading today at superhero.com.au.
If you want to move faster tomorrow, you need sports nutrition you can trust today. INC Sports Nutrition is banned, substance tested, and Informed Sports certified. INC Sports Nutrition, powering tomorrow, today.
Are you ready for some
Monday Night Football?
The tradiciones, de bailes, and de pasión are ready to take over.
All day, all day.
The Raiders and the Chargers are ready for this huge AFC West matchup.
All right, and we are back. So Packers up 27-10. I'd say this game is pretty much over. The Steelers, you say Steelers garbage. I mean, honestly, the Steelers aren't bad. Big Ben's garbage. Like, they have a good defense. I mean, then as I say that, the Packers have 27 on their head, but, you know, one of those scores is off of a fumble. So. You say Packers haven't played anyone good. I mean, I think the 49ers are pretty good. All right. Ray McLeod's taking the kickoff out of the end zone. And he's to the 35, 36-yard line. It's every time. It's literally every time a kick return is taken out of the end zone against the Packers. It's at least 30-yard line. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping to see the Packers do more with Amari Rodgers. Well, we probably will if the Steelers don't score here and the Packers go on offense again, because we'll probably see them put out different receivers, younger guys. But yeah, I agree. In retrospect, I do want to see more Amari Rodgers. Big Ben, open and drive, 59 yards, a touchdown. 4 drives since, 55 yards. Jesus, dude's trash.
First and 10.
All right, Najee Harris, gain of 3. You said, Joseph, you said, going to grab dinner. Great stream. Looking forward to the breakdown vid, PFF grades. Yeah, sure thing. Definitely appreciate you coming by. I'm probably going to eat dinner right after this game, too. I am starving. Probably grab pizza or something. Packers victory equals pizza, right?
As a kid, you know, talking about some of the legends, right? In the 80s, we talked about. You got, let's say that everyone knows Montana, Elway, right? And Marino. And
Yeah, I think game's already over. But if the Steelers don't score here, it's yeah, definitely not. All right, pitch left, Najee Harris. He's got a decent amount of space and first down to the 50-yard line. Well, they're now in 4-down territory. Probably work the whole way through, but.
Jets, and he's got a lot of ability. He's going to go out there and
Najee Harris only 10 rushes, 47 yards. He's averaging 4.7 a carry, but they haven't been able to run it much because they've been down the whole time. First 10, 50-yard line. Big Ben runs an RPO to the left. Another out route to Deontay Johnson on a Eric Stokes that's 10 yards off the ball. I mean, I get at this point, playing off is, probably a better idea just because they're up by 17. You don't want to give up a big play, but Packers record predictions this year. I think I made a video a couple months ago. I mean, I could see them going like, hold on, Najee Harris gains 5 yards. Packers record, I mean, they're going to be 3-1 after this game, most likely. I mean, I could see them going like 12-5 or something. It's still so weird with the 17-game format. Ben can only dink and dunk against massive cushion coverage. Yeah, I agree. That's the only thing he can do, so why wouldn't they? And another, oh, he pumped. He tried an out and up. And he still overthrew him. Trash. They were setting that up all game, and he just blew it. They were setting up an out and up all game. And Stokes kind of bit on it, but the safety had over top, and again, another overthrow. Just Big Ben, just absolutely. What is that? Like, and then Deontay Johnson got up there too. Like, that dude can definitely jump. Big Ben, he's been overthrowing everyone. 16-1, run the table. That would be nice, huh? 3rd and 4. Big Ben throwing a fade to the right. Jair in coverage. Very touchy, but incomplete. No flag. They let him play it out. Cardinals are killing the Rams right now. Really? It's weird to see when you see divisional games like get blown out or turn into blowouts because that rarely ever happens. Damn, 34-13. Kyler Murray 2 touchdowns, and he's their leading rusher. A.J. Green and Hopkins both 67 yards apiece. Steelers are definitely going to go for it here. Seahawks are up 28-13 to the Niners as well. Niners getting shit on too. All right, 4th and 4. They don't get this. As weird as it is to say in the third quarter, it's probably over. They're going to take a timeout. They say we'll be back in 30 seconds. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. These commercials are going to run for 4 minutes. I almost want to time it just to call their bluff. I'm timing it. I want to see because they said we'll be back in 30 seconds. Let's see what they do. Interested.
Are you ready?
Surprised they beat it under 30 seconds. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked they didn't shove 3 commercials in our face there. All right, 4th and 4. Tony says they're gonna run it. No way. No way. It is a throw. Dude, Jair just blew up Nahi, but he's hurt. That's not good. That is not good. It looks like a... I can't tell. How do the Steelers 2 weeks in a row on 4th down throw swing pass to the running back that's blown up in the backfield? Are they dumb? Whatever. Okay, how did Jair get hurt? It looks like... I can't tell. It looks like he must got the wind knocked out of him or got hit in the balls. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't really tell where he got. It almost looks like at least he's standing. But I can't tell what's hurt on him. Maybe his shoulder. That's not good if this happens at all. I mean, made a great play, but it's definitely not his lower body. I mean, he's limping a little bit. I think it's shoulder or arm. He probably just the impact or bent it a little bit. He seems fine. Maybe a hand or a finger or something.
Well, he comes off, and the Pittsburgh offense comes out as well.
It's definitely something with his right arm if it's an arm because he keeps fist bumping with his left arm. Hit his funny bone? Yeah, not too funny. The only thing that's funny is trash call by the Steelers 2 weeks in a row. I mean, last game, obviously, it was more crucial, but 4th and 10, he threw a swing pass to Najee Harris. 4th and 4 here, a swing pass to Najee Harris, both getting nothing. What are you doing? Ridiculous. All right, play action. Aaron Rodgers over to Lazard, up the middle, wide open. Big gain. He's still going to the 40, 39-yard line. Is it actually if he hit his funny bone? That would be a relief. He looked like he was in more pain. I know it does hurt when you slam that bone there, but especially if you hit on someone, or especially if you hit on someone's helmet, I could definitely see that. That lizard guy. I think it's his second catch. Packers are at the 39-yard line. Plays of 20-plus yards. Packers 6, Steelers 1. That was on their first touchdown. That's it. All right, little motion by Amari Rodgers. Handoff Aaron Jones. Fumble. That's horrible. TJ Watt falls on the fumble. Packers could have ended it right here, and they fumble. That's rare, though. It's rare. Aaron Jones rarely ever fumbles, but I would rather it be in a 27-10 game than a tight game. It's not ideal, but it could be a lot worse. Yes, uncharacteristic. The way the Steelers' offense is playing, that's why I'm not as mad, and the way the score is, But hey, there's still a lot of ball game left, so. But I will guarantee A.J. Dillon will be the running back for next drive. It's kind of weird they didn't stick with A.J., stick with the hot hand after that drive before then. Dun, 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 dun.
We're all for hockey, not for the fame or the
If Jair is hurt for a long period of time, the Packers 100% need to sign a corner. It would be nice if Richard Sherman didn't get signed, but
lightning strikes thrice. Hockey's for the diehards and the faithful.
I don't even know who's out there in the cornerback market. I could look.
Because honest to Stanley, we're fans too. The NHL on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Let's see what corners are out here. Just in case. I mean, obviously, I hope Jair is okay, but if that were to happen, hopefully they don't just go, oh, well, Kevin King's good now. Let's run Kevin King and Eric Stokes. I don't know about that.
The tradiciones, the bailes, and the pasión are ready to take over.
Darquez Denard is out there. Gary Conley. DJ Hayden. Prince Amukamara, he's old. That's probably about it. Yeah, it's probably about it on the corner. The cornerback market actually is pretty thin for free agents. All right. But the way the Steelers' offense is playing, I'm still comfortable with this lead. Now, if they go down and score a touchdown here, we're talking about a much tighter game. Denard would make you upset. Wouldn't make you upset. Yeah, he's probably the best available. I mean, he's 29, so he's pretty decent in Arizona last year. Now Yadam's out here, it looks like, at the left corner. So this is going to be interesting. Another bad throw by Ben. Oh, my God, dude. I think Big Ben is literally the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. I'm not lying. Like, that's how do you throw? I've seen 3 bad throws to a running back at like a quick pass. Like, how do you even? I mean, I'm happy he's playing like trash, but it's like you said Jair was carted off. It's kind of weird considering if it's an upper body, I guess. It's a shoulder injury, so hopefully it's not a broken collarbone. Questionable return with a shoulder injury. Okay. Pray it's not a collarbone. Big Ben up the middle. First down. Cheeseheads. Hell yeah. Pat Freiermuth. I forgot they even drafted him. It's the first time I've seen him all day. That's like what guy I did not want the Packers to draft, and I thought they totally were going to do it. All right, 1st and 10. Quick pass to James Washington on Yadam's side. If I was Big Ben, I know you've been throwing like crap, but I'd pick on Yadam every single play.
He's just a perfect Pittsburgh Steeler guy. Hard-working, tough guy.
It's weird. I mean, I know Jean Charles is this, you know, they want him to play the slot, but he played outside in college, so I'm surprised he's not over Yadam.
That's just for a yard to Harris.
If you're Pittsburgh, you got to stay on the ball here. I mean, 3 scores. You got to assume Rodgers is going to get another few first downs.
Man, I hope Jair is okay. That's something the Packers 100% do not need.
3 to 4 minute range max.
Balaj has come in as the running back.
All right. 2nd and 9. Steelers are at the Packers 42-yard line. We need some pass rush. Like, this has been, like, there's nothing. They're throwing a quick pass on Yadam's side. Gain of about 6. Going to be 3rd and short. There's been, like, virtually no pass. Other than the strip sack, hasn't been much. They need to dial up some pressure. Yeah, injuries taking a toll this year. Yeah, 100%. It's been bad. But, hey, last time the Packers had really a lot of injuries and a lot of starters going IR and all that, they won the Super Bowl. So, is it a contract year for Jair? No, he has 1 more year. And that's whether it is going to be the 5th-year option for a rookie, which will be at $13.2 million. But my best bet is that he'll get extended so they can lower that amount because they're a horrible cap situation next year. All right, that was a 4th quarter. They can close this out. I mean, this is the Packers game. Yeah.
The only way to protect the cycle.
The only way to break the cycle is to kill it.
All right. Yeah, I would say either Gary, if Jair is out for a long, period, Gary and Conley or Darqueze Dennard, I think, are your 2 guys.
Start trading today at superhero.com.au. Take control with the Remington Quick Room Body and Back Roomer. The dual-sided blade provides ultra-close trimming for a smooth look. Easily reach back hair and use wet or dry.
Corner staying 9 yards deep is really screwing us right now. Yeah, well, yeah, like if you're gonna stand 9 yards deep, like why wouldn't they throw quick slants and quick outs? That's annoying. Jair's replacement is getting torched. Yeah, Isaac Adam is not a good corner. It's all scheme, and I don't understand the point of it. Me neither. Really want a Stokes pick to steal this. Yeah, I definitely want to see him get an interception. Hopefully.
Don't miss Sportsbet's new Bet with Mates. Start your group and share in the moment. New from Sportsbet.
Are you ready for some de tradiciones, de bailes, and de pasión?
What teams do you think will challenge the Pack this season? Obviously the Buccaneers, the Rams, the Vikings are playing really well. Seattle, San Fran, a lot of good teams NFC. All right, let's see if there's any updates on Twitter, which we probably won't get one until like tomorrow for Jair. All right, 3rd and 4, 5 wide. Definitely going to be a pass here. Top of the screen, both corners are okay. Stokes is getting a little closer, but oh, nice tackle by Savage. Oh no, he actually got out of it. Okay, never mind. He's still got no gains. Gonna be 4th and 4.
This is a horrible decision because he's so talented. Where are they going to mark it? Because I think he got to go all the way back because he started making
4th and 4.
Makes great effort here twice.
And he did, and right there, just
I should be 4th and 4 at least.
as many as you can. You know you're getting rally tackled. And they have you in the cup inside and out, and now it's back to 4th and 4.
And now Darnell Savage is down. Oh my gosh.
Savage is being tended to on the field.
It looks like Vernon Scott's coming in. But yeah, that's 100% what you do not need. Fun fact, Darnell Savage is from town. It's like 5 minutes away from me. Represent Newark, Delaware.
Step aside with the 4th down play coming up.
I think he's actually from Bear, Delaware, but they're pretty much right next to each other. Yeah, injuries this year. Yeah, that's not good. I want to see. I'm trying to refresh Twitter just to see if he's walking off without assistance. That's good. That's good. So, update: Darnell Savage is walking off the field without assistance.
Is banned substance tested
and Informed Sports certified.
INC Sports Nutrition.
Powering tomorrow.
Today.
Hopefully, Darnell Savage is good. Hopefully, Jair is good. But yeah, what a dumb play by Deontay Johnson. Other than the injuries, he kind of had, maybe a first down, maybe 4th and 1, and ran like backwards. All right. Let's get past these commercials already. Come on. The Packers should be able to close out this game here. I mean, especially if they stop this 4th down. But Yeah, regardless if Jair's good or not, they're definitely not going to put him back on the field unless it becomes like a one-score game or anything. So don't expect Jair, even if he's good, to come back into this game. And I hope he is good. Oh my god, dude, these commercials. Alright, supposedly Darnell Savage is back in the game. So, update there. Darnell Savage is back in the game. Thank God. Alright, 4th and 4. Here we go. Pretty much the game here. There. Four Steelers are 0 for 4 on 4th. I expect a terrible swing pass or something. Stokes is still 10 yards off the ball at the top. False start on that receiver. Yep, false start. I was going to say, that dude's like, he was leaning. He was Deontay Johnson leaning before the ball was even snapped. All right, now it's going to be 4th and 9. Fourth and 9. I still don't understand why Stokes is playing 10 yards off the ball, though. I mean, I guarantee that call was, oh, okay, Deontay Johnson, go run a 5-yard out and get the first down. Like 4th and 4, I would press across the entire board, make them throw deep on you. Why wouldn't? That happened. He said, "Great, they're gonna punt." Oh, they're gonna run a fake. There's no way they're punting. There's no way. The greatest false start I've seen all year. Yeah, sometimes if you're down in your wide receiver stance, like, you just start to get that lean, to get that jump, and there's no way they're actually punting this. Oh my God, they're punting it. That's pretty much like, okay, you guys won. See ya. Wow, that's terrible. You said, how is Jair? He's questionable with a shoulder injury, which hopefully it's not collarbone. Yeah, punter is fucking huge. Hopefully it's not a collarbone. I say regardless, he's not going to come back into the game even if he is good, but I guess we won't know more until tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not a collarbone. If it is, Packers definitely got to figure out what the hell they're going to do at corner. Steelers punter is huge. Yes, imagine him just like tackling someone. Look like a blocking tight end. All right. Handoff, A.J. Dillon, loss of 2. All right, now the Packers are at their own 3. Not ideal. Not ideal.
Zeke got back going and efficient. Cowboys will be playing in a few weeks. We'll see them in New England.
All right.
First tonight, so much attention drawn, and rightfully so, for a long
2nd and 11. I thought that was a loss of 2 and not a loss of 1, but hey, whatever.
Just want to wish Al Michaels a happy anniversary.
All right, they even ran a screen, a running back screen, or tight end screen all day. I think you should run something like that. I mean, not here, but in general. A little quick pass to Tunyon, gain of 2. Reminds me of the Jimmy Graham days. Quick out to Jimmy Graham, stuck in mud. God, I hated that so much. I don't know if you guys remember that. Just the Jimmy Graham 2-yard out routes, and they'd even do it with Quarles. It was just like, stop. And Martellus Bennett, the little bit he was here. It was like Mike McCarthy's MO. He's throwing a 2-yard out route to a tight end. Ever since Finley, it just like did not work. All right, 3rd and 9. It's got to go to Cobb here, right? Like, it's been all day. He's running a out route, and Devontae on a fade. Threw it out of bounds. Too far. Damn it. If Aaron put that on the money, that's a first down. Oh, he's pissed. Too far thrown. He's a Steelers punter, and Big Ben should move to the O-line. Yeah, they'd probably be pretty good. Definitely that Steelers punter. I could see that dude pancaking someone. All right, Bajorquez, I need a 70-yard rocket. 70-yard rocket right here. Come on, Bojorquez.
In the punt, it's the first punt for the Packers since their opening drive.
Send a missile.
By the way, you decide to punt it, Pittsburgh, and they do.
Oh, yeah. Beauty. Beauty. Fair catch and a bomb. 57-yard punt and a fair catch. I like that. Not quite 70, but hey, J.K. Scott would have punted a 24-yarder out of bounds. Yeah, Bojorquez, that was a great trade, man. It's a little annoying because they drafted, J.K. Scott in the 5th round, I think it was. Like, it's weird enough to draft a special teams player in the 5th round. I mean, shout out Robert Aguayo, 2nd round kicker draft. That's probably the dumbest draft pick of all time. But, it's a little upsetting. J.K. Scott definitely had talent, just very inconsistent. You said what's up with Jair and Savage? Any news? Jair's questionable with a shoulder injury, and Darnell Savage is back in the game, so he's good. What a great pickup for the Packers. Yeah, man, the punter is such an underrated part of a football team. Like they mean so much to. If you can flip the field position and if you can control the field position game, you can win games just by that alone. Just pretty much pinning them deep every time and making their offense have long drives. But yeah, it was pretty much, didn't really give up much to get him. It was pretty much his priority. He was going to get cut anyways because they have Johnny Hekker over there and on the Rams, so he was going to get cut anyways. But he probably wouldn't have cleared waivers to get to the Packers. So they had to give up, what was it, a 6th round or something like that? And they got a 7th on Bojorquez or something like that. Ray Guy was a 1st round. Yeah, but Ray Guy was also a Hall of Famer. And back then that might have been, whatever, but I still don't agree with the 1st round. But the Robert Aguayo Robert Aguayo, outside of general busts like Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf, it might be one of the worst draft picks of all time. Just based on what it is. Like if you draft a quarterback like Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell, you're still drafting a quarterback with a top pick. If they bust, it's not really, it happens. But if you draft a kicker in the 2nd round, it's come on, man. Terrible. As I'm saying, a lot of people get mad when the Packers do things like, oh, they drafted A.J. Dillon in the 2nd round. Imagine drafting a kicker in the 2nd round. Come on. You say, geez, I hope Jair is good. We really need that man. Yeah, that's the most true thing I've heard all day. We need some pass rush here, though. The Packers need to put on some pressure. Big Ben's trash, so just, send the house. He ain't going to beat you throwing, I'll tell you that. I would press them and send the house. They're sending 4 every time, and it's not really working. And the Steelers' offensive line's trash, so I don't know. I'd send at least 5 every time.
What we've seen in this game, we saw Ben reach 400 as far as career touchdown passes, the 8th to do so. Rodgers, 420th career touchdown pass, which ties.
Wow, Rodgers has more than 9. I didn't even realize that. Rodgers has more passing touchdowns than Big Ben. All right, quick draw played. Najee Harris. That's going to be 3rd, and never mind. He went through. That's weird. Did that get marked down? Interesting. I thought he broke through. So I think it's going to be 3rd and short.
Never quite sure with Harris, man. He'll keep on going. Well, did he play every snap last week?
3rd and 3. 4 down territory. But then again, they did punt last time for some reason, so who knows. Snap to Harris. He's going to get it. They had him in contact before the marker, but push forward.
Coming into today, Jim, he's played 96% of their snaps, and he's a competitor.
Damn, Najee Harris has played 96% of their snaps. That's crazy as a running back. They're going to wear him out. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
They're losing at the point right now, and teams, they're just getting after the quarterback in passing situations over and over again. It just doesn't look very good.
All right. Big Ben. Oh, my gosh. Rashawn Gary just sacked Big Ben through an offensive lineman. Where's the guy in the chat that was saying move on from Rashawn Gary? Where's he at? Am I in Green Bay? No, I'm not. I'm in Chester County, Pennsylvania. Gary eating me eat crow. Hey, I respect you for saying it. He's sacked him through a lineman. we should have gotten Asante Samuel Jr. I think Stokes would have been available by our next pick. I don't believe so at all. Tyson Campbell got drafted by the Jaguars right after Stokes, and I think Stokes was the better Georgia corner, so he would have got drafted by the Jaguars. Plus, Josh Myers was a second-round pick, and he's been wonderful, so I wouldn't trade that. Finally a sack, yes, 100%. Yeah, Stokes would have 100% been gone. If Tyson Campbell got chosen by the Jaguars, like I said, Stokes would have 100% been gone. Nice coverage by Campbell there on 3rd and 5. Tried to throw a quick slant to Juju, and Campbell, really nice coverage there.
We talked about it. Quick throws all over the place. This team does it a lot, but they just need to hit
Damn.
big plays down the field when they're there, and they had 2 opportunities. Ben hit the first one early in the game, but those 2 would have changed the way this game is right now in the
All right, 4th and 5, pretty much the ball game.
that much room for error, especially on offense, right? And that is why this team is going to be fighting an uphill battle.
4th and 5. It's going to be like a quick out or something. Najee Harris splitting out wide. 5 wide set. Juju in the slot. I would send the house. Only sending 4. Quick throw. Dude, these calls are terrible. These calls are terrible. Is Mike Tomlin calling the plays? If anyone knows, I think it's definitely Mike Tomlin, but they're running 4th and 5, and they just ran a 2-yard drag to Juju. Okay. Whatever. Oh, God, that could have been roughing the passer. Oh, he got rocked. He's hurt, too. Big Ben probably ain't hurt. He's like, I'm done. I'm finished. He's going to pull Vontae Davis and retire middle of the game. Their play calls are terrible, though. I know Big Ben hasn't been making any throws, but, like, what do you expect on 4th and 5 if you throw a 2-yard drag when the Packers are playing zone? It's not like they're playing man and you run a rub route where it's like, oh, yeah, he's breaking wide open. Like, Devondre Campbell was sitting in the zone right where he went to. Dumb. So dumb. They do look uninspired and playing bad. They look really bad. It looks like one of those teams that's definitely going to implode. Like, I don't see Mike Tomlin. Like, he's been around for so long. It's kind of, I think it's going to be a very similar situation to how Mike McCarthy played out in Green Bay, where it's like, good coach needs new scenery. You know what I mean? Like, it ran its course. That's my opinion on it. Move on. Just at the same time, get rid of Big Ben, or he's going to retire. Get a new coach. Draft a quarterback. Send it. Like, I gave Rashawn Gary 2 years, and he's going to be leading that defense if he continues to progress. Yeah, man, he definitely has the talent. Him and Darnell Savage could definitely be, the 2 young guys there. You think Juju regrets coming back for less money? Yeah, dude. He saw that 11-0 start last year, and he's like, oh, yeah, this is a great team. Let's go win a Super Bowl. And he comes out here, Big Ben can't even throw him a fucking slant route. They should just run out this clock with A.J. Dillon. Yeah. Oh, see, he's pushing the pile. I love A.J. A little gain of 6 there. If Jerry misses any extended time, they got to find some trade. No idea with the cap. They have some cap room right now. Can't live with both no pass rush and no secondary. Agree. I mean, there's a couple options in free agency. Gary and Conley, Darquez Denard. But trade, could definitely happen. Steelers bench looks depressed. Yeah, I would be too. You're down 27-10. Your quarterback, James Washington, sitting next to Big Ben right now. It looks like he is not even listening to him talk. He's just head nodding like, yeah. He doesn't give a shit, dude. He wants out. I think James Washington's the receiver that already requested a trade. Let's get the hell out of there. Hand off A.J. Dillon. That's going to be 3rd and 1, probably 3rd and inches. Yeah, they look very depressed. I mean, if I was a receiver, and the Steelers have a lot of receiver talent. Juju's good. Obviously, they're without Claypool this game, which definitely hurt them. But if Big Ben can't throw, who cares what receivers I have? But Deontay's a great receiver. You give him a good quarterback, that dude's a 1,000-yard receiver. So is Juju. Claypool could be as well. James Washington's a very underrated receiver. For being a 4th-string receiver, he could be, number 2 on some teams. Yeah, I would be depressed too if I was a receiver on this team. Big Ben ain't giving him anything. All right, 3rd and 1. A.J. Dillon just lowers his head, gets the first down. I love that dude. Just like, nah, I'm getting it. I'm going forward.
Through his first 35 games, here's the
Best record through first 35 career starts. Matt LaFleur. It's better than John Madden. Oh, sorry, not better than John Madden. Sorry, John Madden's .806. Matt LaFleur's .800.
You know what's great about it, though?
So what, 70?
Those sideburns. Now that's cool. I like that. Oh, that is 2.
One heck of a physical game. Got to give him that. Yeah, I mean, physical games are always fun.
Inside 8 minutes.
I'm glad the lack of flags for, like, PI and shit. It's kind of been letting them play it. Because last week we saw what happened with all those PIs. It's just terrible. It's just, ugh. I hate that. Like, I get it if it's, like, very blatant. Like, oh, your guy's tackling your receiver. But a lot of times you should just let him play. And the main thing with me with reffing is consistency. Like, just if you remain consistent, I'm happy with it. Like, if you let them play early in the game, let them play. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to let them, get, physical in the first quarter, but then in the fourth, I'm going to throw a PI flag. That's absolutely garbage. Like, as long as the refs are consistent, I'm cool. Just give Dylan the ball every play of this drive. Yeah, I agree. I'll say they're calling for a play action. That's easy. Oh, that's a good defense, actually. Joe Hayden. That was a tutty. Aaron Rodgers kind of underthrew that one. That was a tutty. Joe Hayden didn't even play the ball. He just saw Robert Tunyon's hands. Oh, he actually did see the ball. That was a good play by Hayden. If Aaron lofted that more, I think he just thought Hayden wasn't even going to get there, but if he lofts that a little more, that's easy touchdown, Tunyon. Aaron knows. He knows.
That's exactly what I had another State Farm commercial. Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 4. Kind of in field goal range.
Jones is back in.
Quick throw. And it got tipped and almost intercepted by Melvin Ingram, but it hit the ground. Thank God. How's Adams been playing? I mean, he's had a few catches, but I think in the second half, I don't know if he has a catch. I mean, he should. Aaron overthrew him on last drive. All right, I think the Packers are going to go for it here, which I would too, honestly. If it's too far for a field goal, like, the Steelers' offense hasn't done shit. Just end the game. And it looks like T.J. Watt got hit in the eye, so they have a 4th down without T.J. Watt rushing you, so it's a good call. Do not take a timeout. They better call this. Wow, they're going to take a timeout. Now you're going to allow T.J. Watt to come back in the game. I mean, I would assume they're just going to punt here, but in my opinion, if you're going to go for it there, which I think they will bring the punter out now, but if they're going to go for it, they should have done it then because T.J. Watt had to come out because he took his helmet off because he got hit in the eye. Aaron Rodgers has a bit of a weak game. Yeah, they should have just given Dylan the ball every play. Yeah, Adams 5 for 53. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers had not a great game. Kind of missed a few throws, but luckily this game he didn't need to be Superman. He did what he needed to do in certain times, and the Packers are winning by 17 points. And that's with Aaron, playing okay. For Aaron. I mean, Aaron, like he said, his bad days are other quarterbacks' good days. So, have they been doubling him? I would assume so. They're probably just running a cover 2 shell and just putting the safety over top of him. That would be my guess. Well, right now, Adams is in the slot with Cobb, it looks like. So they're going for it. See, this is what I mean. Like, now you allow T.J. Watt to come back. And Rodgers overthrew Cobb, and it's incomplete. I think he was going for Adams, actually, and Cobb jumped up. Cobb, yeah, that's actually on Cobb. That's on Cobb. One of them messed up because they ran the same route. They're both running kind of like a little seam. So one of them messed that call up. I think Cobb wasn't supposed to run that seam. That wasn't a bad throw. That was all on Cobb. I think one of the two, there's no way they would have a double seam like that. It just doesn't make any sense. So one of them thought they were running a seam when they shouldn't have been. Probably Cobb. Cobb was probably supposed to run like a skinny post, slant, drag, something like that.
5 catches, 53 yards. Not quite the crazy production he had.
All right, so, I mean, there's still you know, 7 minutes left for a 17-point game. It's not out of the water, but if the Packers get a turnover, which they should, catch to Deontay Johnson. Stokes is getting picked on a little bit. Did Cobb just block that pass? Yes, 100%.
His 8th catch for 89 yards and a touchdown.
Jim, look at this, right? And even here, if you want to, just watch these two chip right there. Oh, they both chip both sides. Roethlisberger had time to throw a ball 10 yards downfield. There it is.
All right, come on. We need an interception, man. I know we have a fumble, but, like, how has Big Ben not thrown an interception? The dude's been garbage. Run a screen to Najee Harris here. Shannon Sullivan, another missed tackle. Shocker. And Shannon Sullivan probably has, like, 8th missed tackle in the year. Ridiculous. I think his tackle grade last week was, like, 32.
That was really, I mean, how many times are they even throwing it down? It's just none. It's the time. That's why I really think they've got to live in the world of these tight ends being.
All right. I mean, if Steelers score a touchdown here, we got a little bit of a ball game. But this 4-man rush is getting very tiring. It's just like, hey, we're going to do 4-man rush and play back off coverage and go ahead. Which I get in this situation. You know, you're up 17. Like, obviously, you don't want to give up a big play, but I don't know. I would, in my opinion, the way Big Ben's been playing, I'd force him to throw deep on you because he can't. I would just be like, I'll just press the shit out of him and be like, all right, throw it over us.
By the way, Ben needed 213 yards passing.
All right, Big Ben tipped up in the air, and damn, went out of the way. I thought it was going to be an interception. All right, 2nd and 10.
6 plays. We've already seen Dan tied via the touchdown mark by Rodgers. So how many does he needs 18 yards.
Chauncey Rivers is out there rushing the passer. He's kind of been pretty bad so far this year.
People push back into him.
2nd and 10.
Another 4-man rush, 2nd and 10. Big Ben pumps. He's throwing a pretty deep ball, and he finally connects on an intermediate pass. Wow. James Washington, by the way, fixed them sleeves. That's probably the ugliest sleeves I've ever seen. It's like when you create a player in Madden. That's terrible. Oh, God, that's horrible. Yeah, Adam got beat there on a post. I think he's supposed to have safety help. That's probably why. Jean Charles is out now on the outside corner bottom of your screen. Is this going to be an interesting finish? I hope not. Jean Charles is out here. He looks like he has no idea what he's doing. It's going to be a quick screen to left. Deontay Johnson. Eric Stokes makes a tackle. Gain of 3. Burrow definitely won't be easy next week. I agree. I'll be at that game, so probably be screaming. If they do score here, they're going to have to onside kick, so it's going to come down to that. Green Bay's allowed to touch down all 10 opponent red zone drives this season. Yeah, well, they're scoring here. The running back. Big Ben had to throw it out of bounds out the back of the end zone. He wanted to go to the running back. I think it was Benny Snell, but he fell.
Remember how for Roethlisberger's career,
3rd and goal.
how often he would just
I want an interception. I want an interception. Like, I want like an Adrian Amos interception or something. Like, the lack of interception this year is killing me. You know, lack of interceptions. You have guys like Diggs on the Cowboys who already has 5 himself. It's ridiculous. All right, 3rd and goal from the 6, 5.5. 4-man rush. Little corner route. Holding on Stokes. Yeah, it's going to be half distance to goal, 1st down. So, yeah, the Steelers are definitely going to score here. Stokes has kind of had a rough game, I'm not going to lie. They've been picking on him. Deontay Johnson's kind of been giving him the work. Oh, pass interference. So, it's at the 1-yard line, not half the distance, because it's pass interference.
Did you see a whole lot there, Tony?
I don't think that's pass interference, personally. Like I said, if the refs were to be consistent, that would be my wish, but kind of haven't really looked at it. That's not pass interference. Deontay Johnson sold that. Whatever. Jack Heflin out there. I see Jack Heflin out there down low. Handoff Najee. That's a touchdown. I thought he was going to fumble. I thought he was going to pull a Teddy Bridgewater. Am I the only one who thinks Savage should have 21 as jersey? He was going to until he realized he had to buy back. So when you change your jersey number as an NFL player, you have to buy out all the sold jerseys. So say, just for quick math, say jerseys are $100 and you sold 10 of them, right? Say 10 of them were sold. If you change your number, then you gotta pay off all those jerseys. So $1,000. But obviously, more than 10 were sold for Darnell Savage. But has he really had a bad game, or has it been more scheme and something he can't help? Fair point. Fair point. I don't believe that was PI at all, but hey. They're definitely been picking on that scheme, if that's exactly what it is. I guess that you can only, do so much. All right, extra point is good. So, theoretically, this game's going to come down to this onside kick because they only got 2 timeouts. So, I want to see this punter onside kick and just, smoke someone. Should have came in with 21. I don't know why he got 26. Yeah, you're right. I think there was someone else with 21 at that point. I think there was, but it wasn't someone big. It was some bottom of the roster guy. I'm pretty sure there was back then. I could look real quick. I kind of forget though. Because he got drafted, was it 2018 or 19? 2019. But I'm pretty certain there was someone with 21, but it was like a 6th string cornerback or something.
Good one right there he came up with. So we're going to get an onside here, right? I mean, you got
all right, going to be an onside. Boswell here.
This is one of those where it's like,
I don't think anyone was 21 back then.
No.
Whatever.
No, kick it onside. Or you kick it deep.
They're kicking it deep. Steelers' decision making has been Aaron Jones returning a kick. He's just going to knee it. And he gets hit late, but no flag. Was Haha there then? I don't believe so. If he was, he got traded right after when he fleeced the Bears. Or sorry, I meant the football team. Yeah, I know. Haha was gone by 2018. No one was. Wow, I guess he just didn't choose it. That's weird. Yeah, they definitely need Jair next week for the Bengals. I would agree. The Bengals have a lot of good receivers, especially if T. Higgins is back. Jamar Chase has been good. Tyler Boyd's really good too. Yeah, Haha was gone in 2018, so I guess Savage could have chose 21, just didn't. All right, quick toss left. A.J. Dillon. Little gain of 2. It's really weird the Steelers decided to kick it. You're down by, if they're down by 1 score, I'd say, yeah, kick it deep, but they should have onsided that. They need to put Josh Dobbs in. Jeez, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Here's the thinking, right? You kick off, you got 2 timeouts, you'll get it back if you go 3 and out, you'll have more than 3 minutes. So then you go down and score with a minute to go, then you kick the onside. The problem is you're giving it to Aaron Rodgers. And I don't think that's what you really want to do. Is give the ball to Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
So 1 timeout remaining for Pittsburgh.
All right, 1 timeout for Pittsburgh. I mean, the Packers, 2 first downs will end this game. Even 1 will pretty much end this game because it's a 10-point game. Damn. Let's see what happens. I think Packers could throw one of these plays, definitely like a play action, because they're definitely looking for this run. Handoff. Aaron Jones. Gets back to the line of scrimmage barely. It looked like a face mask. But it wasn't. From what I hear, it looks like a very poor coaching game by the Steelers. Yeah, I agree. They definitely didn't help him with any coaches' calls. I mean, 2 4th downs, they ran a pass either to the line of scrimmage or 2 yards further than the line of scrimmage when it was 4th and 5, 4th and 4. They punted down by, I think, 10 or 17, around midfield for no reason, and then they just didn't kick that onside. So definitely felt like a Mike McCarthy coached game, I'll say. Isn't Dobbs super smart? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He was so good in college. He definitely was. I was at Tennessee, right? and Josh still is in his prime. I don't know about prime, but if you mean like good age to be a football player, sure. But I don't think he even has a prime when it comes to the NFL. All right, 3rd and 8. They got a pass here. Let's get a quick pass, something easy. And that's a first down to Tay. Would have been nice if he stayed in bounds, but first down's first down. I will take it. They've done a good job against Adams. I will say that. They've done a good. No one can stop Tay. Generally speaking, yes, but they have done a good job against him.
Adams, I mean, that's routes on air for Rodgers and Adams. They're just going to do that all day long. You got to get up.
All right, now you should finish out this game. You should get one more first down, run the ball. Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, call it game. Aaron Jones, 20 for 36. But yeah, he's kind of been pretty inaccurate today. All right, handoff A.J. Dillon. Still pushing that pile. Gains 3 yards.
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes and the Facebook Whistleblower. Followed by the CBS Sunday Night Movies. Tonight it's going to be Star Trek. That's tonight on CBS.
All right, let's close out this game. I mean, overall, I'm happy with how the Packers played, but it definitely, like, if you just check the box score, you'll be like, oh, the Packers, they did really well. Steelers just did really bad. Like, the Packers, like, they play a really good team. You know, like this, they won't win. You know, they did what they needed to do, but their defense looked a lot better than it was because Big Ben was absolutely garbage and they just didn't make good calls at all. And then Aaron Rodgers has been pretty inconsistent and inaccurate today, but at least has done what he needed to do. He said, not the NFL, I can't lie. I'd rather go to a college game because it's louder and fan base is better and they stick beside their team no matter what, so it's kind of like high school football. I mean, I've only been to one college game, and it wasn't a team I liked. I was just, ironically, was in Pittsburgh, and Pitt was playing the day before, so I just went. It was like $10 tickets, but I heard it does get pretty wild in some college stadiums. Like a Penn. I'm near Penn State, like probably 4 hours away, so I heard there's whiteout. I have a couple friends that go there. The whiteout games are intense. It'd be cool to go to one of those. All right, bootleg on 3rd and 4, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he still got some moves on him. Oh, why'd you slide? You had it. You had it. He should have kept going. He had it.
Well, guess what? Great job.
He had it.
By Pittsburgh, 'cause they
he's putting he's dropping some ankles. Come on, man. All right, well, Packers gonna have to punt. So I guess technically speaking, this game is still alive. Because if the Steelers score quick, then they would hopefully onside, or who knows at this point, they'd probably kick. Dancing around, man, so fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, 8 years ago, Aaron Rodgers is probably doing that, getting out of a tackle, and throwing a ball like 5 yards down the field. Or, sorry, 50 yards down the field. All right, this ad is pissing me off. I don't know if you guys are getting the same one, this commercial, where it fake buffers. It, like, literally, I don't know why people would make this an ad, because this makes me, I don't care what company it is. Like, I'm not, I don't care. That ad sucks. And I love how it's a hair loss treatment, too, so I already hate it.
This is how we lay it down. A base of fluffy rice, juicy slow-cooked meat, fresh flavor-filled salsa, then fine.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are getting that same commercial, but that shit sucks.
It takes a lot to contain a big footy fan.
Honestly, all these commercials suck. Like, what is this one? I don't know if you guys are getting these same ones, but what the
Available for the big boys.
5XL underwear? Like, what is this commercial? I feel like the NFL people are just playing for money, and in college you're playing to make it to the next level, so you know it's more tense. I mean, I get that to a sense. Like, definitely there are players like Albert Hainsworth who got paid and just literally gave up. But it is also messed up how these players in college are literally getting nothing. Like it's either you make the NFL or you're beat. Like, yeah, sure, they're getting a scholarship and pretty much a free ride, most of them, not all of them. But it still is really scummy for NCAA how they do things. They should at least be able to, like, sign things and make money off of that. I'm not necessarily saying they should have contracts, but they do definitely get the short end of the stick. If you're not, like, a top player, you're beat. I should look at Kentucky versus Florida. I was just in Florida. I was just in Key West. They're big hurricane fans down there. They do not like the Gators.
Everybody has a shot. Welcome to a new time. Anyone's time.
Like I said, college football ain't bad. It's just not something I go out of my way to watch. Like, if it's on and, like, I have nothing else to do, sure, but, like, I'm really not that interested in it. The fan base is crazy in college. Yes, I agree. That's something I cannot deny.
He was at the game today.
He was. The 96 Super Bowl champs. Celebrated today.
Who is 88? Or is that Dylan? Is that 28? I was going to say, who is? I thought Juwan Winfrey was 88. And I don't think he's... Oh, it is Dylan. I thought it was 88. I was like, I'm pretty certain Juwan Winfrey is not on the active roster.
McLeod, he's a good returner.
How was the Key West worth a vacay? If you plan on spending money and saying F it and YOLO and all that shit, yeah, 100%. I went for a week, so I flew down to Fort Lauderdale and then got a rental car, drove 4 hours. It's kind of nice to drive down, so if you get into Fort Lauderdale, it's a lot more expensive to fly into Key West. The drive down's nice because there's a lot of places to stop and all that, cool bars on all the keys. But I would definitely fly out of Key West if you have the chance, because driving back up that last day sucks. But it's crazy. The bars down there are sick. Definitely a whole different atmosphere, 24/7. It's, you know, it's popping. It's live 24/7. It is pricey. It's not. It's pricey in the fact that you eat out for like every meal. The drinks themselves and the meals actually aren't pricey. Like, say if you were to go to like a high-end place, like they're really not. Like, drinks are normal prices. It's just you do it so much. You primarily work with lives in Key West. I've seen some people down there that live there, and they look like they're having a good time. All right, 2nd and 7. Only 1:20 remains. Steelers have to score with, like, now. And Eric Stokes gets their interception. There we go. Whoever said it earlier, there it is. There you go. I said we needed an interception finally. I knew Big Ben was at least going to throw one. There it is. Hell yeah. What up with Bakhtiari? Still on PUP. Probably be back week 7's my guess. That was a good interception by Stokes there. And there is your dagger. Damn, he had a hand in his face. He still caught that. That was a good catch. You went to Jamaica this year for a week? Yeah, I've never been there. I was on a cruise when I was younger. Cayman Islands and then like Cancun area. First career pick for Eric Stokes. Hell yeah. And then here comes victory formation. Surprised Jordan Love ain't kneeling it. I was wrong on Gary, but I'm right about Stokes. I'm 1-2. Call me Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless sucks. Well, I'm glad we got an interception because the way Big Ben was throwing, the way Big Ben was playing, it's like, dude, how does he not have an interception? I was like, he at least needs one on that stat sheet because he's trash. And I love that it's Stokes. But, hey, Stokes is going to have to really, really step up if Jair's out because he'll probably be put to strong side. Because I don't know if they'd put King on the strong side. And that's game. That's game. 27-17. Like I said, Packers played good. They played all right. And I'm not trying to be like negative here, but like the Steelers just played really bad. Like the Steelers just didn't do good at all. Like Big Ben was trash. They made bad calls. Their defense was all right. I think they only had, 2 sacks? And one of them was tripping. Good game. Game time for food. Time for food. Awesome stream. Yeah, same here. I'm starving. I'm going to go get something to eat here shortly. I just want to finish this up. But thanks, everyone, for coming by. First stream of the year. I've been pretty, having some technical difficulties for the last few games. I won't be able to stream next week because I will be in Cincinnati, but I will be bringing my some of my equipment to at least try to get something. At least try to get some type of film, something cool, whatever I can do, I'll try to do. So I won't be streaming next week. But every other game I plan to be streaming, so definitely stop on by, hang out, watch the game. We'll do that from there. Again, be on the lookout for my reaction videos, my PFF grades. PFF grades are usually out the day after, so I will be dropping my PFF video either Monday or Tuesday, recapping the PFF grades from this game, so definitely make sure to check that out. So on that note, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. I'll catch you on the next